We are now the head coach of the UConn Huskies. The Huskies are one of only 3 independent teams left in college football, and since 2010, they haven't had a season with over 7 wins. And so we're stepping in as a brand new head coach, Dot Mild, to rebuild this program and hopefully bring them an NCAA championship. And to do that, we set our coach archetype as a recruiter. But before we build out our prospect board, we need to look at the roster that we're going to be playing with in year number 1. Quarterback Nick Evers is going to be our starter at a 75 overall with only 77 speed. But in the running back groupings, there's 3 guys, Robinson, Rosa, and Edwards, who are all going to get playing time. And at receiver, we have a really deep roster, but it's Sheffield leading the way for us. But freshman Shamar Porter is going to be somebody to watch on our team. But then we have a tight end grouping that is all juniors and seniors, so that's going to be a big position for us. The same goes with our offensive line, who's headed up by Chase London at the left tackle position. But now going over to our defense, everything's headed up from our linebacking core. Brown, Simon, and Briggs all expected to leave after this year, but they're a big piece of our almost 80 overall defense. But in our secondary, it's going to be a lot of competition at corner between the 3 biggest names, as Isaiah Davis does lead the way as a sophomore for us to start. But going into year number 1, we have a 78 overall team with a 77 offense and a 79 defense. Our goal is with this next recruiting class, hopefully we can take them up. But this is our season for year number 1. We're starting with 2 games against Big Ten opponents. But before our rivalry game against UMass, we finished the season with one of the toughest stretches of schedules you could ever imagine. If you want an idea on how bad our roster is, this is the preseason All-Americans for the Independents, and it's just the entire Notre Dame roster. And the second team is just all of the Notre Dame backups. But with everything said, it's time to face off against Indiana. They're a couple overall points better than us, but going in, it's going to be interesting to see how our roster turns out, because maybe we're in for a very long first season. But as this game kicks off, look at the crowd. It's almost absolutely empty, but hopefully in 5 years from now, we can change that as Harrison on a return, as it's going to be our offense taking the field first with Nick Evers. But going into this year, it's going to be really weird to see how our offense turns out as Evers takes the first ever carry for a first. As if that's an indicator, I'm all for it. Now, is Robinson's going to find a big hole, and Ojukmu's going to have him falling forward. But that's going to be a great way to start the season, as we will go option here, but the pitch is off, and Rosa's going to have to cover. Luckily, Edwards picks it up. And so what looked promising is no more here, as we do have to go to the air, as maybe we could throw it across the middle, but we can't even get the ball out. And so what an interesting start to this season. But the Hoosiers are led by Rourke, and they go motion. First play of the game here is settling in. It's caught, and they are going to go ahead and give it here on the run, as it's going to be a stop. But now man coverage here, draw play, no play action, deep shot across the middle. We're not there, and the catch is made. And just like that, the Hoosiers are crossing the midfield mark. This one underneath as well for another first. And the stadium pulse is picking up here as they do go to a run, but we fill with Jones, as they could kind of get away with doing whatever they want here, as it is a screenplay, but we're all over it. But the tackles are broken, and the first down's almost picked up. So big 3rd and inches, and they actually go to the air, pass it underneath, and it is caught, as they're going to be looking to put this one in here as we go and almost jump in, but it is going to be caught for a touchdown. Indiana strikes first, as that's not the defensive showing you want to start the season. And so after the bad pitch last drive, we're going to go at it again here. Evers on the run getting 5, and even though he's not an option quarterback, he's done pretty well so far, as we're going to take this one to the outside. A bad interception there, and it's going to end up tackling, and Indiana's going to have the ball at the 35. But even worse, a man was open on that seam route, as we do fill with Briggs. A big 3rd and 2. They are going to go to the air quickly and just dump it off to the tight end, and the pass is broken up. And so after the turnover, Indiana's just going to end up with 3 points. But after the turnover, we got to get things rolling here. A nice little dive play that doesn't work. But we are going to try to go to the air one more time just to get things rolling. And there's our first completion to Edwards here. And he was able to get a nice stiff arm. And if that can get working, that'd be huge for us, as a give up the middle on the midline is going to pick up a first. So we're going to keep this rolling now. A give up the middle again. Bad blocking. And that's going to be the story for our offensive line. So that brings us to 3rd and 11 here. We're going to have to scramble out right away. Evers, does he have the speed? No. We're just going to have to take the sack, as the Big Ten showing out here to start this game. They go actually motion back in the end around, and we're bottling it. And I'm unsure about the play call there, but it is going to be another run up the middle that we bottle. But now it is 3rd down, and we have to make the stop out to the outside, but we get completely burned. I'm just unsure how we can get a stop here. RPO outside, another first down picked up, as we may be going into halftime with no points on the board. Back shoulder throw, though, and the tackle's broken. And man racing to the end zone. But Donovan McCulley's 7 catches for 25 yards as the snap goes over the head. Maybe we got a break here as the lineman picks it up. An interesting play there as the ball goes over the head, and we weren't able to take advantage. But if we let up a first down out of this, we definitely have problems, as this pass to the outside is wide open, caught, and just like that, to make it a 3rd and 7, as it looks like man-to-man may be impossible for us here. Nobody open. Rourke scrambling around. He's just going to throw this one out. So our defense is going to force another field goal here in this game as it's up and good. But we are going to have to throw the football in this game. Dump off to the tight end, Harris, as he's trying to push himself forward. But it is the hurry up look that's going to be coming out for us. Nothing going on. We're going to dump this off to the running back. Rosa's able to hold on. As I'm just hoping one of these crossing routes can get open for us. And I see it, but he jumps it so easily there, as this one could be a pick six. If Evers can chase him down, that'd be nice. And he does push him out as Indiana set up ready to score here on the crosser out to the outside. The zig route finds himself open, so it looks like we just have to go right back to it here. Easy out route. Rojas, good catch, but not a lot of time left at all here. Scrambling out and actually see him. If the tight end can make the grab, that's huge. Hansen, and we did burn a timeout after the grab. It's a bad start for our starting quarterback, but we still have life in this football game, and hopefully some of the others. As a cross ball throw to Harris is going to be completed, as we just want to at least walk away in this half with some points here. As a back corner catch is made, and it's a touchdown. Bell getting in for the score there, and finally we're able to put some points on the board. But going into the half, we still have a little bit of life in this game, but the stats are indicative of a very different story, as we have two major turnovers, as they're going to start off with a run play here. Actually pitch it back around, and the ball's going to be thrown, it looks like, but we do get a sack. Indiana starting off the half with some trick plays here. A little bit interesting, as now it's a screen play come out, and our defense couldn't rally to it. But 3rd and inches, it is going to be a run play, and they are going to pick it up, as our defense just needs to get off the field here. Crossing route, and it looks like it's just thrown to the sideline to an open receiver, and we can't bring him down. He crosses the midfield, and so it's our secondary that's really having this type of day for us. A tight end screen coming out, Briggs filling, but to 3rd and 2, this is a big play here. A run, RPO caught, and it looks like Rourke's had such a good day today already, but can we come up with a stop here? Another RPO out to the outside. Can we beat him? The tackle's not made, and Indiana's in, and they start off the second half with another score, as they are going to go for the 2-point conversion to get up to 28, and it looks like it is going to be a pass here, as they're going to not get it, and so maybe there is some good to come out of it here, as we do go screen of our own. Sheffield's running the wrong way, we're not able to break tackles. We need our defense just to continue to make plays, and we can make a bad read, and Evers is banged up after the play, but hopefully we can keep things rolling, as we're going to test a deep shot here. Buckman one-on-one, and he makes the grab. A huge catch there from Buckman's going to keep this drive more than alive, as now it's not going to be, as we take a bad sack. But the 4th quarter is already here with a long Indiana drive, as we do have to pass to make up some of these yards, though. Rambling out, can we push it down? It's another bad sack, but we still are going to go for this one here, as we're going to put this one quick in the seam. Can we break a tackle? And we can't. So even though we got the completion, we were dead in the water there, as this game might all be over, as we're going to try to turn in this jet sweep. Can't finish the tackle, but we do hold him before the first. Maybe we could get the ball back here. A draw play, and we wrap up nicely, as none of our guys are just getting open here. As maybe on the crosser we could fit it, but the pass isn't completed. But we are in 4-down territory here, enough where we can maybe find something, as Rojas is actually going to get the catch, as Rosa is a one-man show here. To the outside, though, Sheffield's finally getting a catch, but it goes to show we just have so much to figure out here. As the angle route open one more time, but we need to be able to air out the ball. Drive the ball down the field here. A deep ball, Sheffield one-on-one. It's a diving interception. A tipped up ball, a tip drill, and Indiana comes down with it, and that's going to go ahead and seal this game, as it's a bad showing for our first ever coaching experience, as it ends with such a wild interception. And so after that loss, it's very clear that we need to continue to upgrade our recruiting role, because we need our offense to be working our way with our players. But maybe we dipped into the option a little bit too much in game number 1, so we're going to be going over to Akron, and so hopefully in this whiteout, our new look offense could maybe help us out a little bit more. But we're facing off against another Big Ten program in Maryland. But early in this game, they're going to go to a jet sweep, as MJ Morris gives the ball off, and the cut-up lane is there, as this Terps team does have a ton of weapons, like Hemby here, who's going to get the run up the middle and get a couple. But we saw it last week. We struggled to stop the pass, but we are stopping the run. But 3rd and 13 early here in this game, as they're actually going to go screenplay here, and Millet's going to get out, and we're not able to get the tackle, but we do stop him before the first. Even though this season we started out with 3 interceptions, we're still going to try to trust Evers, but our weakness really is our offensive line, and our offensive line alone, as Buckman's got the catch going down the sideline. I really think he's going to be a key guy for us here, as Edwards trying to cut it back. But 2nd and 7, we're going to try to go to the air one more time. And we're going to test a shot up the seam, and Hanson's got the grab. That's a massive throw. But to keep it rolling, Edwards and Rosa have to get things rolling as Edwards does get the first. So it was a bad look. Now second down, wide open across the middle on the drag. Hanson again. Hanson fighting forward. This is a big third down in this game. Quick blitz coming out. Can we hold on to it? We can't. And so with Harris not holding on to it, we're going to go ahead and take this field goal. It's going to be up and good. So we strike early in this football game as maybe things are looking up for us in this ball game. As underneath, the pass is going to be caught. Guy up to the races here, making one cut, breaking tackles, and this maybe has the potential for 7 as we do bottle them up, as they are going to be in scoring position here. Out to the running back instead, out to the flats, and it's a good tackle from Davis. Big 3rd and 5, but the end of the first quarter is going to be here before that, as maybe we did rush into that option offense just a little bit too quick, as we're averaging 10.1 yards per play here today, but we still have to get the stop here. Out to the outside, it's going to be the running back, and we knock it down, as Maryland is going to answer back, though, with 3 of their own as it kicks up and good. So Harrison on the return here. Can we open it up with something as he's going to get brought down? But we're going to continue to throw this football here today. I think that's going to be the goal. Is actually we're going to step up in the pocket and just scrape off. And so now we're going to be running it here. Rosa is we're going to run this one, and he's finally got broken open a little bit. But 3rd and 5 is going to be the call. And underneath, I see him open. Bell getting the first. So we're going to keep things rolling here. I see him up and over the top, as hopefully we can maybe try to hit this in, and it's going to be intercepted. A bad throw from us, another interception added to the tally. So 1st and 10 at the midfield mark, and it's actually going to be a keep read for Morris as he's going to fight his way forward. As using Davis here, they are going to go to the run. Can we do enough to track him down? And we do. Davis is a slot corner playing very, very well, but he's not able to get out there this time and can't finish the tackle. And so this drive here will continue. Pass across the middle. Maybe we're trying to find something open. Instead, they dish it off to the outside. It's a good juke move from them, falling forward. But we're holding the Terps so far to 1 yard per carry. But that's going to change right here as a big run and a spin move and a broken tackle is going to get them down. So now right on the goal line here, jumbo package is in. They're going to try to run this one up the middle, and we are going to be able to bottle it. As now they're going 5 wide here on the goal line, trying to fit this one in. Is they're going to throw it across, and we make the stop. But 3rd and 1, bringing man in motion here. Are they going to give it on the jet sweep? No, they give it up the middle, and we bottle him up. And we're going to burn a timeout here so we can get another shot with the football. A really good play from Simon there to make the stop. And so things are looking much better in this game, even though we did throw the interception. But 1-12, we're going to start out with a draw play here. Can we get Edwards loose in the open field? A great juke move to the outside, and we're going to go into the hurry up. Bunch right look, quick to the outside. We're going to hit it to Harris just to get out of bounds. The big fella fighting his way forward. And now I really don't want to give the ball back as we bring Gathings in motion here. Jet sweep to the outside. Maybe there's going to be a hole enough for us to get the first, but that's a great tackle. And so with the lead, will Maryland push the football? It looks like it. They go quick to the outside, and again, Davis is slow to get out. But still, I'm just too afraid of going man-to-man coverage. I just don't think it'll work, but Simon in for a sack, and we're going to burn a timeout here. And that was actually our first sack of the season as they actually go to a run with Hemby, and Hemby's falling down, and with 21 seconds left, we're going to burn a timeout again, as this pass just has to be quick to the sideline now, quick to the outside, underneath, and it is going to be caught. And my only option here on this throw is going to be out to Buckman. If Buckman can go ahead and win this one up and over the top, we may have a field goal. As with 5 seconds left, we're going to go ahead and try to put this one up, and it is going to be good, so we tie up the football game. It's nice to actually have a good kicker here at UConn, and so going into halftime, we are going to be tied. And with no touchdowns put up in this game just yet, our defense is playing very, very well. Starting this one off, we are going to go read option here with Edwards up the middle, getting 5. As I really like the way we've been running the ball so far in this game as Buckman. Can we beat him to the edge? And Buckman's got the speed and the first down. Buckman from the slot has done such a good job for us as now we go to a screen play, but it's intercepted. And just like that, all this good work is for naught as it's another interception, this time on the screen. As Hembley's going to not get the run here. As instead, they're going to go to the air, and it's going to be an interception from Spears. So just like that, we get the ball back, and Spears is actually going to have a lot of running room down the sideline. Will he get enough to take it all the way? No, Morris chases him down. So we return an interception with an interception of our own. Our offensive line just doing such a bad job here of trying to get things working as we get hit again. So can we hit from 50 here? Absolutely not. The kicking meter still getting used to. Both Milletti and Brown in the middle. It's our defense that has to come out after the missed field goal and a slant route right away, as it looks like the Terps are more keen just to lay this ball out as they do go fake jet sweep. Actually run this one to Hemby, and we're not fast enough with Milletti. And and it is going to be Hemby with a good run. So the field is flipping again as Morris does check. Read option here. It's going to be a keep from him. Can we get out there, and can we deliver a hit stick? And we do with Briggs. We're just waiting on one of these to actually be a fumble here as the hole does open for Hemby, and it is going to be a first. They keep going ahead and checking here. This is another big run from Hemby as he does find the hole. With that run, he does cross 50 on the day, and they go right back to him again, and he's breaking tackles. But it's another third down in this game. Can we make a stop? Dixon Williams here is going to come up on this run, and we do make the big hit and stop the running back. A safety blitz there, able to come in and make it happen. And the Terps in this game still taken out of the end zone as we block the PAT or the field goal, as somebody at this point needs to be able to break this ties across the middle. Hansen with the catch. There's a big 3rd and inches here. It's going to be a give play up the middle, and our offensive line completely breaks down. But the 4th quarter is here, and still so far nobody has broken the plane of the end zone. They're going to try to be the ones to do it here as we come down, try to levy a big hit on the tight end. But the Terps really haven't taken a deep shot here in this football game quite yet, as Hemby does get the first. So I am waiting for them to go to the air, but it is another run here. Hemby, can we make the tackle? He's off to the races, and he may be into the end zone here if it is for another broken tackle. Hemby by himself getting this team down the field as they go hurry up, and it's another quick pass that we're able to hit on. But we are going to start going a little bit more man-to-man coverage here. They are just going to go run like this, and we miss the hole, and it's one-on-one, and we do make the stop. But it was a run all the way up to the 2nd level there for Hemby as he does finally check out here, and it's the run up the middle again, and the 2nd level is going to have to make the tackle. It's a 3rd and goal on the goal line again here. Can we bring Brown? Can we bring somebody to get the pressure? It's a slant route, and it's finally going to be a score. Late in this 4th quarter, the Terps finally put up a touchdown, and the tie is officially broken here with 4:30 left to play. And so we're going to have to put this drive into the end zone here with a good return from Bell, and Bell's got a little bit of space. I'm really excited for him at returner, but we need the young guys here to step up. Rosa, one of them, as we are going to go to the run with him here, and the hole does open up for him in the middle. Rosa, good run, but I'll feed the running backs if it's that easy. But instead, actually, Buckland on the outside is going to be a little bit open, and he's going to get up as Edwards leaking out here. Should just be easily wide open. A little bit of a dump off there. The spin move not working. I don't want to try to force the ball to him too much here. As out to the outside, though, the big tight end's going to not make the grab. And so it's 3rd and 10, but we're in 4-down territory. As I'm going to hit this, though. Fade route. Buckland's got the catch, beating his man one-on-one off the line of scrimmage. Buckman continues to be the hope from the slot. Maybe we look to the end zone. If he's not open there, as we're actually going to scramble out here. And we're just going to dump this one off to the running back. Edwards is still going to get some yards, but we're going to put a lot of faith in Rosa here. On the run, Rosa, can he get up? He does get the first, and that's a huge play. As with 1 DB to this right side, we're going to let this clock drive down just a little bit, but it is going to be a quick screen. One guy out there, and Gavings is going to get in. That's a huge score from him, and finally we have another passing touchdown on the year. And so this PAT is going to be huge, and we do manage to stop it at the right time, and it's going to be up and good. A tied football game here late. And so tied late, minute left on the score. Our pass defense has to come up clutch, and that's great coverage there, as they're going to let the clock actually run a little bit here. Is this one out the outside, and then we're good coverage again as man in motion is going to shift around our defense a little bit. Cover 3, and they actually run this football here late, and we make this stop and burn a timeout, and all of a sudden we have life. And so we are going to get a shot here as they do punt this one away, and it's all going to be down to Sheffield on a good return. Can we get it? No, the tackle was close, as we're going to lean on Buckman here. A jet sweep. Can he get the edge? We need a huge play from him. He's not going to be able to get it, but we're going to take it out of bounds. So if we get a win, it's not going to come in the hands of our star wide receiver. Scrambling out, actually. We're just going to try to get it away. As with 17 seconds left, they're going to go jet motion here, fake it, run underneath, and I guess we're going to be playing for overtime. And looking at the rules, the changed rules, as we do go ahead and win the toss, and we're going to go on defense first. And so starting at the 25, Terps bringing a man in motion. We're going to be sitting in cover 3 with Brown as they give it off to Hemby, and Hemby's breaking another tackle. He crosses 125 rushing yards on the day here. Is out to the outside. We do a really good job with Brown, so we're doing a really good job here with man-to-man coverage, and we just don't get the break up. They're just going to continue to pass this football here underneath, and we're there making the tackle. A little bit low at the ankles. We want to try to hold him to a field goal. Quick pass to the outside, though. He's going to have a man one-on-one. Good juke move, and he's getting almost to the first. It's a 3rd and 1. If we could make this stop here, that'd be huge. Pass underneath, though, and we were almost in position, but the ball came out. Recovered by the lineman, so they are going to go to the air one more time, and it is going to be caught for a score, and they score first in overtime. And so it's going to be our turn now. We're going to start off with a run. Edwards up the middle. Good job from him falling forward, but it's one-on-one coverages to the outside here, and I want to toss this one up, and Sheffield's going to actually have the catch in the score. So finally, our star receiver comes up clutch, and we're able to get a score. Ice in his veins here late in this game, but we're going to try to end this quick here. A 2-point conversion for the win. Stadium noise giving us the shakes as we're going to try to pass this one in as we do get it on the goal line, but it's no good. Harris couldn't get in, and the Terps walk away victorious as we drop to 0-2. The 2-point conversion I thought was in. Unfortunately, we take the L and have to look forward, and so I think that's going to show our aggressiveness here in week number 1. But with it being a bye week, I want to look at a little bit more at recruiting. Hayden Zelenko so far is our number 1 quarterback. We got rid of the other one, but in our big races, John Skaggs is looking really good as a 6'2 receiver, but maybe our most important, a 4-star at strong safety. We're in this race, as well as 2 3-star corners. We're hoping to get a recruiting class at least under 100, something the UConn hasn't done in a while. But post-bye, we're going to be squaring up against the 2-0 Duke Blue Devils as we go from a Big Ten opponent now over to the ACC, as this is officially the worst opponent so far that we've played. But hopefully our defense can continue to play well as they start actually a jet reverse here in this game, and there's a broken tackle, but luckily Dixon Williams is there. An interesting way to start this game is they do go to the run now, and Miletti's in there to make the tackle. So already we got them into a 3rd and long, which is huge. They go 4 verticals up the seam, and it is going to be caught by the tight end. A future NFL hopeful as they do bring a man jet motion, but they fake it and drop it off to the running back. More motion coming out from them though, and they do fake it this time, instead going across the middle. Miletti's there in coverage, not able to make the play, but already inside of the red zone. Another run, Jaquez Moore. This time we bottle him up, so maybe we can lean a little bit more on this blitz as they're going to go across the middle. It's an easy touchdown. Malik Murphy able to find the back of the end zone and the receiver, and so the Duke Blue Devils strike quick in this ball game. So coming out, Rosa getting a much bigger role on our offenses. We're actually going to go quick to him here on the outside, and he's going to find himself open up for 5 at 93 speed. He's going to be a dangerous running back for us as he's actually going to be lead blocking though, and is able to make the play. Gave things off to the races. The spin move working, and we're up past midfield. But play action now. Can we get it to work? We're going to swing it out though to the fast running back up the field. A great spin move from him, and he's got another big catch for us. But we're already in the 2nd quarter now. Draw play up the middle, and the tackles can't hold, and so it's 3rd and 10. They're in the nickel. Quick out to the outside, and Buckman's got it for the first. Evers doing a really good job in this game as we're going to hit this quick up the seam. Hanson's got the grab, and he's getting forward to the 5 as we look ready to answer the call here. A run to the goal line. Rosa breaking it on. But we're going to go to him one more time. Rosa. Victor Rosa into the end zone, diving in. Our first rushing touchdown of the year as Rosa is slowly going to break out for us as maybe one of the best running backs in the independents and maybe whatever conference we decide to join. But coming back out, can we make a stop here? They go quick to a slant, and it is going to be complete. The speed from the receiver breaking tackles, getting all the way down the field, but they did go hurry up. Malik Murphy does change it, brings a man in motion now, and they're going to fake it again as we're going to find it across the middle. Our linebacker is doing a bad job in coverage. Brown getting burned. This time a bunch look as we're going to sit for something quick across the middle. Firing, and it is going to be caught. Davis getting burned. It's another score for the Duke Blue Devils. It was a quick 3 plays for them. Hopefully we can do the same here. Rosa trying to fight forward. He's got 5 rushes for 8 yards in this game so far, but Buckman getting open. Good job from him. So we're going to settle back down to another run here. Rosa, can we hit the hole? And he's gotten a decent chunk for us right now, but a nice whip route on the backside is going to be complete, and Gathings actually stays up here. But after not getting much after he was able to stay up, we're going to go mesh concept, and Buckman's going to be open. The running back, Rosas, took it away, and Buckman's got another first down. And at this point, I want to maybe think about moving Sheffield into the slot because we can't get it working, as Evers is actually going to be able to take off here. And if the blocks can get picked up, Evers is going to have a lot of running room just stepping out of bounds. For the first time this season, Evers is hot, which is huge, as it's going to be a blitz here. Can we get it? No, it's going to be intercepted across the middle just as he was getting hot. The corner read the route like a book. Man on man, that should have been open on the cut. But the coverage from Rivers there just too good as they're going to try to run this one out of the end zone. And it is going to be more with a big run. We need to stop them from getting a first down. We need to play field position battle as they do go quick to the air. Across the middle, actually out to the outside. An absolute dime dropped in as Malik almost at 200 yards today already. They go this play action. Look again out to the outside. Nice and easy. Big hit stick though. And Duke finally does burn their first time out. 1 minute left on the clock here. Can we get it to settle as they go quick to the outside? Can we rally with Davis? We can't finish as we're going to switch to a lot of zone coverage now. 50 seconds left. Cover 2 look. Quick to the outside. Bell, can we wrap? And we just barely get the ankle. Still just sitting on the pass. Nothing going right now. Quick to the outside, and it is going to be caught. Not a first down, but he does get out of bounds. We just can't let up 10 more yards here. That's it. Quick to the outside. I see him. We're sitting on it. We can't make the stop. It was cover 2, and they burned us with a corner. But if we could make this tackle inbounds, that'd be huge here. Let the easy completion go as Malik Murphy scrambling around. We get a sack. The ball actually comes out here, and it's going to be picked up by us. Simon's got the catch. But looking at it so far, we're running the ball really, really well, stopping the run very well. We just cannot stop Malik Murphy, and we're going to have to go to different looks here in this second half, as we are going to lean on Rosa again a little bit here. A good run from him again. If he can get 3 every single play, that'd be huge. So 3rd and 6 already here. Trying to scramble out, but it is going to be nothing there. Devin Reed getting in on the sack, and so Malik Murphy's going to come back out very, very quickly here. Really nothing big from him as he go quick on underneath, as he still has not thrown an interception today. They go actually reverse here, but Simon's all over it. If Simon could wrap up, that'd be nice. But on 3rd and 2, they are going to go to the run, and we scream in with Davis and actually make the stop. Davis in the slot as they're going to punt this one away, thanks to our defense coming in clutch. And what a coffin corner there, as it does bounce out of the back of the end zone, as Rosa on the run to start off this drive. And finally, we got some open space. If the hole was just opened a little bit more, as he is only now averaging about 2-point-something yards per run, as nothing's going to open, and we're going to throw this one out. But I thought we were out of the tackle box, and so a bad penalty there is going to make it 3rd and 18. Screenplay coming out. Rosa's going to have a lot of room to try to make something happen, and he doesn't. So can we hold them out of the end zone again here, starting this time at the 50-yard line? Very easy. Quick and underneath, nothing working. We're going to need somebody like Simon just to get some sort of pressure here. It's quick and underneath again, but we can't make the tackle. Davis can't click on, and we're going to give him a first. So it's 3rd and 10. We need everybody to cover a quick blitz. It's going to be out to the outside, and it's a great breakup. Finally, one-on-one. Malcolm Bell making a great play as the Duke Blue Devils are setting up for a field goal. This is going to be up, and it looks to be almost no good, but it is. Squeaks through. And so it's now a 2-score game here late in the 3rd quarter. Bell's going to have the return on this one, and maybe we can find a little lane, but the ball comes out. Bell's bad cough up there. That's a turnover we cannot have, as they go screenplay, but we do get a sack, as we're going to have to force them to another field goal, hopefully. As 3rd and long, we are going to have to bring a blitz. Try to get to roll here. We should have some pressure on, and that's a massive sack again. 2 sacks on back-to-back almost plays there on Malik Murphy, and the defense is going to set up, but this time the field goal's no good, and we start the 4th quarter with a major positive, so we're going to have to put it together. Quick to the outside. Good pass from Sheffield. Hopefully can set up here for a first down. Very, very quick underneath. Good catch from Harris, and again he's short, just like the 2-point conversion last week. And so Victor Rosa is going to have to come in and convert this, run up the middle, and he does. A massive 4th down conversion there. Sheffield did get open on that play. We're going to have Sheffield though one-on-one backside, and it's going to be a stop route, and he's not going to be able to hold on to it. He's just not going to have the clutch gene this week, as we're going to have to step up in the pocket with Evers, and we're actually going to take off for this first down. Slide down, as that's a massive scramble as they go ahead and bring the blitz, and we're going to chuck this one up here to Beckman, and there's a flag on the play, as it looks like this is going to be a holding call on us, and so a very costly penalty there. So we're going to go jet motion with Beckman, as we're going to have a hole, and Buckman's out to the races, breaking a tackle here, doing a really good job of getting us down to the 20. It's just a straight drop there, as we're going to try to hit this one in the seam though, and it's knocked down. So back-to-back incompletions, force 3rd down. We got to try to go to the running back here. Rosa can't hold on, so we are just going to have to take the field goal here to bring it to a 1-score game. And this one is going to be up, and it is going to be good. And there's a flag on the play, though. And it looks like they may have run into the kicker there, which could give us a first down. And it is going to be a first down. And so we have new life here. Gaithing's in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep to the outside. Spin move back in. We're down at the 5. But Victor Rosa on the carry. Up the middle. Can he get in? No, it's 4th and 2. And we're going to go to Victor Rosa one more time here on the run. Can he fall forward? And he does. 2nd rushing touchdown on the day. And Rosa getting us into the end zone here late. Another 4th down conversion, as we do have life late. And so defensively, we have to make a stop. Man in motion. They're not going to give it to him on the jet sweep, but it's probably going to be more with a run here, as instead it's a swing past the outside, but we're there to bottle it up. That is Malcolm Bell again making another big play as they go screen to Jaquez Moore, and we bottle him up. We're going to burn a timeout early and force a punt, as there's going to be a chance we could go to overtime once again. This time though, I want to walk away victorious, as it is going to be a return from Sheffield out to the 30-yard line. And if our offensive line can just hold up, we should have some successes. I'm actually going to step up here. Evers, we're going to cut this one back here and just slide down. And it looks like this might be a cover 2 here, instead dropping to a cover 3. We're trying to find somebody open, scrambling out. I see him late, and it's going to be caught, but Gathers can't bring it in. Gathers so close. That should have been caught here, as he's getting bumped up his route as we get hit as we throw. And so 3rd and 10. Can we get into position here? Can we force this ball in? Buckman's got the grab again, coming in clutch, taking a big shot for us. 1:35 left on the clock here as we're going to try to step up. Evers is going to have to take off again, and we're just going to take it out of bounds. Maybe there's a chance where we could punch in a score here. No timeouts, actually one timeout. We're going to burn it here after this run, but actually we're going to let it sit. Not too much time off the clock here. We're going to be looking to step up again. We're in step up territory, but now we're going to burn our timeout, but we're going to be leaning on Rosa again. They blitz right behind it. It's a perfect play. Rosa's got the first down. We're at the 8 now, and so we're going to try to run the ball here, catch him by surprise up the middle. Victor's getting us all the way down to the 2, and can Rosa get his 3rd rushing touchdown of the day as he's up and in. The running back getting the starting nod today over Edwards makes a fantastic play as we do have the lead against the Duke Blue Devils, as this kick is going to be up and good, and it's a 4-point game as they are going to go ahead and actually return this ball here up the middle, breaking tackles, and there's no way. We just need somebody to bring them down, and that's how we're going to go ahead and lose this ball game, or at least have to put in a field goal. Duke returns the kickoff all the way for 6. Jaden Moore doing a fantastic job there, and Duke retakes the lead with 30 seconds left. I don't know if we have another drive in us. So now Bell on the return. Can we open it up? Can we do the same thing? Almost up the middle, but there's 2 defenders deep here trying to sit across. Can we throw this one up and over? And it is going to be an interception, a tipped ball. And that's how we're going to end this game, on an interception return here as we try to go to Harris. Another game down to the wire that just doesn't go our way by inches there. If we could just make tackles, if we could just get in the 2-point conversion as we drop this one here to drop to 0-3 on the season. And so with another loss, we have to go back to the recruiting upgrade, get quarterback, get running backs. We need those bonuses to hit, and we're going to need to start scheduling some of our big visits coming up soon. But we're back at home facing a team with a better overall than us once again, and going in, you hate to see it, but it looks like the crowd's getting smaller as we're finally back in our own home stadium as Bell gets the return. But my hope is today that we can get Evers to finally have the game we've been waiting for him to have, as we're starting early in a 3rd and 5 here. Rojas out to the outside. Rosa's got a very nice grab. Him coming off a 3-touchdown game is huge, as Sheffield to the outside, as we are looking to score on this opening drive. Finally do it, as it's going to be Sheffield on the end around, and maybe we can get a decent juke, but it's another 3rd and 6, and they're going to drop very, very quickly here, but it's going to be Rosa again with a catch coming out of the backfield. Is on this opening drive, we're getting things rolling here. Is underneath, it's going to be Sheffield making a fantastic catch, but we need to make 3rd down manageable. Maybe a screen play is going to be able to work here, as we just can't get it to go. So it's going to be another long passing play here. Man-to-man coverage, no it's not, but Sheffield's going to be open. Can he get the first down? And he does. 4 catches for him on this opening drive. He's got 60 here already in this game, as Rosa is going to be going into the end zone, and he's in. 4 rushing touchdowns for him now in 2 games. Player of the week last week in the Independence Conference. We start off this drive with an opening score, but FAU very good on the offensive line today, so I'm looking for them to try to run the ball as we somehow get that stop, as it is going to be Johnson here counter play, and we're almost there to fill up, but he has a good cutback on 3rd and 5. I do want to bring a blitz. Davis coming off the edge, unless we decide to drop in quick, and we are going to drop in quick as it's backside, and we can't get the knockdown, instead getting into a bad animation, and they're off to the races. FAU looking to score here. Wright can't make the tackle, and they're in. So far off there on the hitch route that we couldn't even get into the knockdown animation or knockout animation, as FAU is just stacking the box on us this entire game, daring us to throw the football. As we're actually going to step up though with Evers, and Evers is going to take off and try to get this first 3rd and inches. But the end of the first quarter is already here, as hopefully Rosa can be the one to pick this up, but completely bottled. The blocking just doesn't exist for our offensive line. You see the struggles coming out here. Brinson coming down to try to lay a big hit. We missed the hit stick here, and the cutback lane does open up a little bit. A 3rd and 9. Brown, we have to drop. Scrambling across the middle, they dump it off, and he's just left. The tight end, miscommunication, but the ball comes out, and we pick it up. Miletti's the one to fall on it. So a miscommunication on the crossers left them a little too early, somehow worked in our favor. So we're going to resettle back down, go to the run a little bit. Actually, RPO, Buckman's got it. Buckman one-on-one, a great spin move from Buckman, and our leading receiver out to the races. With the box continuing to be stacked, play action, pressure coming. We're scrambling out. I see him deep. Can we find Harrison? We do. A great touchdown throw on the run. Pressure came, bit on the run. We're able to make the throw and catch, and all 3 fans there are excited, as the band today taking up half of the crowd capacity, as this one's up and good. Now with the lead, they are going to go to the run. Read option though. Quarterback's got a lot of room to run here. Can we get a hit stick? And we do. The Stadium Pulse is getting there a little bit as they go to Johnson on the run again, breaking 1 tackle, fighting forward, but it's 3rd and 5. We're looking for anything quick hit, and they actually go draw play, and we have enough to hold him. Johnson goes down with an injury on the play as well, so he's going to be out, as we are going to force them to punt this football away, and it's a very, very bad one as we're going to go fair catch. But on offense, we just keep making the little mistakes here. So maybe we could dump this one off to the tight end. Harris getting upfield 5, but Evers having his best day yet so far is leaking out. Maybe we can find him, as maybe we can get a Gavings got the catch, as maybe we do want to test a little bit of a deep shot, but the underneath is so wide open. Beckman with a good grab. We're going to continue kind of rolling here. Quick to the outside. A bad throw though, but Sheffield makes it. TJ Sheffield finally coming up in the 4th game of the season with Evers. We're going to have big crossers here rolling out. We're just going to dump this one off to Rojas. Victor Rojas fighting forward. Big 3rd down. Can we pick it up here? And is this going to be the running back getting open and getting the first? And so 3rd and 10. Looks like a cover 2 here. Beckman, can we make the catch on the sideline? And he does. With nobody on top of Gavings, maybe we can hit it quick, and we do. Up the seam, he makes the grab. Injury on the field to Marlon Bradley, and it's a great play that puts us down there as we're going to be running, looking. Evers is going to step up, and Evers is going to take it into the end zone. The quarterback getting it done with his legs. He's got 1 through the air, 1 on the ground, and we have a 2-score lead for the first time ever. So will FAU push the ball here in this game? It looks like Johnson actually came back. They go quick pass across the middle. We can't make tackles, and they got an easy first. Our 2 linebackers, Brown and Maletti, there making good plays. Is this going to be out to the outside? An absolute dot there on the sideline, but with the catch and bounds, they did burn a timeout here. It's going to be across the middle. Easy. Good wrap up. Tight end spins out of it and loses yards. So with this jet sweep here, we are going to go ahead and take it into halftime. A decent run to the outside. Maybe fall forward as the half does come to an end. 21-7. TOP in our favor. Yards per play in our favor, but passing the ball. Finally, we're able to get it to work as we are going to be starting on defense here, coming back out. Man in motion. Could be jet sweep. No, it's going to be run up the middle instead. With Maletti, we can't make the tackle, and Johnson's fighting off. George Johnson having a really good day running the football here, as they're actually not going to go to him here. Instead, go to the outside, and the receiver's out alone by himself, and we finally make the tackle. But here we are going to be guessing pass. We're going to risk it here. Quick underneath. We got pressure coming on, and Simon gets in. His 3rd sack on the year, being an absolute weapon for us. As the sack gets it to a 3rd and 22, so we're playing to the sticks here, nice and easy. A deep shot, though. Can we get the interception? And we do. Bell's the one that brings it down as we're going to cut this across the field. The block didn't get picked up, but Jelani Stanford goes down with an injury. That's a huge loss to our interior, but that's such a big play from Bell there as we're going to hand this off to Victor Rojas, and Rojas with a good juke as our offensive line is just so hit or miss here. Out to the running back, though, getting up the field, making it 3rd and 3. Just don't trust it on 3rd and 3 to run the football here as we're going to pass it, though. Buckman, risky throw as we're going to go back to that touchdown play that we had earlier with Harris. Can we get it to work? Rolling out, though. We just need to throw it away, but the ball comes out with a fumble. The lineman picks it up, and he's going to carry it forward, and he's going to only make it a loss of 5. But 3rd and 15 now. We need to get this to work as we're going to test a shot inside. Bell making the grab, adjusting in the air, and Nick Evers putting on his career game today as Rosa. Can he run this one in? Diving into the end zone, gets stopped, but Edwards does check in now. Maybe he can be the one to run it in, and he is. We extend our lead here in this game, and it may be too much for FAU to come back late here in the 3rd quarter, but finally it feels good to put up some points as the PAT is going to be up and good. But it happened again on the ensuing kickoff. This burst of speed right there was enough to split the gaps. We couldn't give any chase at all, and it was gone all the way for 7. And FAU quickly brings it back to a 2-score game. Start off with the air, quick pass. Buckman's going to be open. Buckman on the sideline continuing to make good catches. But I do want to feel comfortable running out this clock soon as Victor Rosa on the outside. There's a late flag, though, that comes out, and this is going to be a holding call on us. This is how to blow a football game here. We need something to work here. Rosa on the middle. Victor really needs to step it up here late in this ball game if we want things to work, but Harris has got the catch, and the big tight end down the sideline picking up the first. I hit another deep shot, but I don't think this is the right time to do it, as we're going to step up in the pocket, scramble out with Evers, and just slide our way down. FAU in the 4th quarter now, struggling to stop our offense continuously. That's all, even though Sheffield has gotten kind of quiet here as more PO. Gavings picking it up after taking the hit. He needs to take down in this game. We just need a chance, as that's a great run, and if blocks can get picked up, I'll go right back to it, but instead Victor Rosa jumps offside, and that's going to be a killer for us here. We're going to go to the air here instead. Out to the outside, we're going to do a little bit of run after catch. Making up for it, though, with a very good play, getting us to the 20. But we are over 300 yards passing in this game as Victor. I see the lane to the outside, almost has the breakaway speed. But this is where we're trusting TJ. Backside, one-on-one. I need him to win this route, and he does. It's a zig route, and it's in. TJ getting in for the score. Good job, one-on-one, man-to-man, backside. Let him go to work, and it's the zig route that gets him in to make it 14-35. But after we got the interception, couldn't get anything rolling there. They got the ball back deep in their territory as they're just going to throw this one underneath, and it's Davis there. They are on the hurry up. We're only rushing 3. Maybe a pass underneath. We're running with it. Actually, a slug. Oh, and underneath. Spears almost had the ability to jump that. Evers was just dueling all day today. 4th and 4. Can we get the stop? Underneath, and no, it's a wide open broken coverage that's dropped, and so we walk away in this game 14-35. Finally our first win on this season, and it was against a team that's better than us, as Nick Evers had a career day. 330, 3 touchdowns, good completion percentage, and no turnovers. And hopefully some of our recruits took notice looking through. We're in the first for a lot of the guys that I do want. But today we have another home game, and maybe a winnable one against Buffalo. And they do have a really good wide receiving core, but we're going to sit man-to-man as they dump it off to the tight end. Man does come in motion here. We're going to go quick to the outside. Instead, they hit it up the seam just behind Maletti. But they're going to be sitting in the hurry-up offense out to the outside. Morrow breaks one tackle and gets taken down. Stafford and Davis have been some key MVPs on our defense so far this season. We're going to continue to pinch our defense here as they do go to a run, and we can't fill with Brown right away, as already they're going to be looking to try to score here out to the outside. Instead, a deep crosser across the middle, and Chance Morrow gets in, and Buffalo strikes early in this game against us. We are looking for Victor Rojas just to have a breakout game, but he can't get the tackle from Sean Dolick, as the Buffalo linebacking core is very, very good, but Sheffield getting it 3rd and inches. Hopefully here we can pick up this first down, and Rojas fighting his way through. But I like the way our offense has been moving the past couple of weeks here, as maybe a crosser could open up, and we are going to find him. Buckman, of course, here getting a spin move down. Buckman just continues to be our leading receiver so far this season, but now on a crosser, Gaithing's doing a good job, as Rosa hopefully can be the man to pick this one up here. No juke move coming out, but the first down was picked up, and we're going to go back to the running back now on a little bit of a screen play here. Try to find a hole. Good spin again, and we're making it 2nd and 2. Our offense doing a second good job of making first downs very, very easy for us, and second downs as Harris has got the catch. They are pinching the defensive line as we're going to bounce this to the outside and fighting through. We get 4, but hopefully we can figure out a way to get some of these guys working. It's to the outside. It's going to be Harris with the catch, and he does get into the end zone. 2nd week in a row with Harris getting a touchdown catch. The senior tight end making a big play. But starting off, they're going to go draw play, and they actually have a little bit of running room. Buffalo just having their way with us right now as we're trying to be patient, but they're even more patient on the runs. They're just running the football very, very well. Millette, and we're getting taken off and completely dismantled by the linemen. I would love to build up our linebacking core, but it's another run up the middle. We're getting flushed out again, so we're going to bring some blitzes here, try to fluster them a little bit as they go out to the outside, and we get juked out. The running back stopped on his route. I thought he was taking it to the sideline. Maybe a jet motion coming out, and it is, and we're going to turn him back in, and we do a really good job, but he's breaking tackles, and the wide receiver more. The receiving core doing really, really well right now is out to the outside. They're going to be looking. Nothing's open. The quarterback's going to take off, and he's fighting his way, and he gets the first. Bonner just had his way so far. It's now another run, and the juke move. The cutback lane opens up again, and so they're going to look now, try to find in the end zone, but we're there, and we're not able to get the interception. And I thought we were going to be able to jump in front, but the 2-minute warning's already here. I'm expecting run, and we're going to try to fill with Jones, and we do. But now 3rd and goal. They're going to go run again here. We're there again with Jones making a great play, and they're going to go ahead and kick this field goal, and it's up, and it's no good. So with a tied football game, maybe we could try to push it here a little bit, but I don't want to do anything crazy, so we're just going to go out to Harris, try to hit a stiff arm fall forward, but I at least want to just get this first down here. Victor Rosas going forward, and now we're going to burn the timeout. But with Evers struggling on the touch pass, we're going to continue to try to go here out to the sideline, throwing it underneath, and Harris has got another good catch, but we're going to leave a lot of people in the block here and just try to have this one-on-one. And as I see him, Sheffield's got the catch, and finally a deep ball goes our way. A massive touchdown here right before halftime. Evers continues to throw the ball well, and that's going to be the thing that takes us into halftime, and we have the lead. The senior wide receiver making an absolute great play for us. But Nick Harris so far having a fantastic day. 4 catches for 44 yards. But in the second half, I really want to get the run going here. Victor Rosa, absolutely nothing going on. We're going to be looking now to the air just because the run won't work. But Buckman's going to be there. Buckman getting the first down. On 2nd and 10, we're going to look for Sheffield, and he's got the burners on. The senior wide receiver off to the races here. Down the sideline, a great spin move, and he's off to the races again. Sheffield continuing to make great plays for us now as we're going to take a shot. One-on-one. Gaithings has got the grab. No, we can't hold on. So a bad look there as we had the man open. We just couldn't get it to work, as now we're going to go up and over the top, and we're going to drop it into Victor Rosa. burning the linebacker one-on-one. The running back screaming up on a streak as he's able to get in for a score. But Buffalo starting out man in motion. They're going to fake it, instead run it up the middle, and they're going to have a guy off to the races. Jones, can we give chase? No, it's going to be Davis making the tackle. They're going to be in the full hurry up here and just run it again up the middle. Stafford this time making a great play as they're going to be continuing to go to the air here. Blitz coming up, and finally we get it in. Davis again, but Victor Rosa on the run. Can we open it up? Finally, a decent spin move. So it's 3rd and 7. Play action. We're going to chuck it up. Gathing's backside, and it's intercepted actually by Buffalo. We have to come down with Sheffield and make a good tackle. Evers, only man there still. Luckily enough, we got him off balance. And that's a bad interception late in this 3rd quarter. Brown and Moletti continuing to play well for us. Man in motion again. Jet sweep written all over it. No, it said it's a play action. Throwing underneath. Out to the sideline, and Davis gets burned in coverage. Davis in man-to-man coverage gets burned for a touchdown, and now the lead's cut down to just 1 score. So we got to put everything back together here. Victor Rosa just leading out of the backfield. We're going to continue just to lean on the running back to have our success, but it's not in the running game. But with that being said, we are actually going to go to it here up the middle. Can we get Victor Rosas out to the outside? And he's only got 3, but I just want to have some success running the football. But Victor Rosas just continue to leak out of the backfield very, very well. Pick up first downs for us. Now we're going to look deep. Sheffield one-on-one as we're going to take it. Going up. Sheffield finally got the catch, and no, we can't hold on. The 4th quarter is here, and looking at the stats, we are dominating across the board. So it's 3rd and 10. We have to convert here. Leaking out. Can we go to the running back again? Yes, but there's nothing going. But Buffalo now can run the ball, do what they want, have some successes. They are going to go RPO action here. We completely left it as they have a wide receiver already running close to midfield. Going man-to-man. Run play out to the outside. Really good job from Moletti, as Moletti's done such a good job. Lee's an absolute stud at sub linebacker, but cover 3, something across the middle. No, out to the outside, and it's a burner there. Dixon Williams should have been out there as they go draw here, but we scream across with Dixon Williams. Stop what could have been a bigger run, but we're going to continue to bring him down. Fit him nicely, but it is a broken tackle and another RPO. They're going to run it RPO again, and they catch us slipping here with Davis. Now they're just going to have every option available in the playbook as we do make this tackle late with Jones. 2nd and 5. They're going to the air. Something quick. No, it's to the outside, and it's not going to be caught. Actually, it is 1st and goal, as I'm expecting run up the middle here on the goal line, as it is going to be actually a play action as we can't get there. Quarterback taking off. Can we bring him down and we hold him short? That's a great sack there for Fuller, the linebacker, as they're going to run this one here up the middle. Big hole for the running back, and he's not able to get in, but they are going to go to the air. Quarterback taking off, firing it in. 2 guys there. The score is still made, and the 2-minute warning is going to have to see us going on a last-second drive, as we cannot have a turnover. We can get to overtime if we really need to. Stepping up in the pocket with Evers, though. Evers is going to take off. He's going to get the early 1st down. Really good job there from Evers, as we're going to go quick to the outside. A good ball on the sideline, and it's not caught in bounds. But after booth review, it looks like that ball was actually caught, as with only 1 high safety. Maybe we could take a deep shot. Pressure coming, though, and we take a really, really bad sack. 3rd and 19, as we are going to go ahead now, try to pick this one up. We're going to take a deep shot here. Sheffield one-on-one, can't hold on, as we need an interception. We need something to go our way. Brown in coverage here. Something quick out to the outside. Very good job. Very quick tackle. We're going to continue to drop for it. Quick to the outside. It's an interception. Davis, of course. This is how we end the ball game, hopefully. Isaiah Davis getting in for the score as the sophomore out of Georgia, doing the absolute most here. You love to see all 8.5 fans cheering as our defense has to come up, make one more stop just to guarantee the win, as they are going to go ahead and knee this one down, as now they're going to go to the air. We know they're going to go to the air. Quick to the outside again to the tight end. Davis missing the tackle the first time, but they're going to continue to go. We're just going to sit in cover 3. We're going to be safe about it here, as they're going to get a sack. Simon getting in there. Simon continuing to be clutch for us now, as they're going to go nice and easy across the middle. As long as we can wrap up, we should be fine, as this is going to be one of the last plays of the game here. They're going to test a deep ball. Out the outside, Dixon Williams, good knockdown. And it's who but Dixon Williams there, making a fantastic play, as this is going to be a Hail Mary, caught and dropped. And even though we almost collapsed a little bit, UConn does walk away with the win. We get up to 2-3 on this season, back-to-back wins, and all of our 8.5 fans are excited as Nick Evers continues to dominate through the air. We found his groove here in this new offense, but Davis definitely should be the player of the game with this interception return. But we're going to continue to pump all of our points into the recruiter with secondary, quarterback, running back, and and linebackers all being major focuses for us. As being a one-star program, we're locked in a ton of heated battles across the board. We have the running backs and the wide receivers that we're really going after. But in our game against Temple, can we get back up to 500? And maybe some of those recruits will start to appreciate our program more. But Evan Simon, the Temple quarterback, is off to a tear as they're going to go to him right away here out to the outside. A great ball and catch. Looks like they may pass all over us here as an old RPO is going to have us delivering a big shot. With a blitz off the edge, maybe we can get it to work here. We're trying to get it in, trying to go for the swap, but it is going to be caught. So we're pinching everybody down. They go play action across our heads. I see it. Maybe we can go for the interception. No, but it was a bad ball there as they settle back down, go to the run, almost a first down as we are going to bring a blitz and they run right into it. And Davis with another big play. Davis, the national player of the week across all conferences, comes in there and forces them to an early field goal in this game. But Sheffield's going to be a huge target for us today as we're going to go out to him one-on-one to the outside. He makes the catch, but it's going to be a passing attack for us that I think is going to help us win here. As now I see Gaithing's a zig route again and we break the tackle, almost squeezing down the sideline. But finally Rosa's going to get his first run of the game. Can we find a hole with him as we're going to try to break it to the outside and there's just nothing going. Our offensive line still just one of the biggest issues for us here across the board. As Buckman, we couldn't get the ball to him, so it's 3rd and 11 now. We are going to roll out, try to find somebody. Buckman on the sideline, and we do have the catch in the first down, but it is going to go to a replay here. Did he hold on to it? It looks like he did, as our drive will continue very, very nicely here. Rosa just getting up the field. We haven't gotten a chance to really expose a 93 speed yet in the run game here as we're continuing to get up. So on 3rd and 3, can we get it to open up here? We're going to go out to Rosa again, but we just can't hold on. So we're going to have to punt this football away here with Stud. So our defense has to come in clutch here again. Run play outside, Briggs scraping across. Really good job of filling in. Dixon Williams doing a really good job. Now another run to the outside. We get off the tackle with Briggs, but we didn't quite get there as it is going to be 3rd and 3. They're going to go out to the running back. We got to win this one-on-one. Briggs isn't fast enough, so it is going to be a first down Temple as the Owls just continue to get rolling here. Great play though from Brown. Simon and Yates now sitting back at the linebacker. We're a little bit out of position here, but sack maybe coming in. No, quarterback though is going to take off, try to get this first down, and he does. Even when things are looking nicely, they just aren't here. Another run. Washington trying to break tackles to the outside. Simon with a big hit. We are so out of position right now as they run it again. They're running against us in the nickel with half of our defensive line playing linebacker, but I can't like Yates and Simon both dropping. Yates, we're going to have to make a big play here. Sitting in the window, looking for it here as they're going to throw it out of bounds. Yates, good coverage as this is going to be a very long field goal for Temple, and the kick's going to be up and no good. So can we take this lead here? Quick, easy, cross the middle. We're going to throw to it though. Gaithing's got the grab. Gaithing's getting up the field, and so here comes in Rosa. Always good for about a yard here, but this time absolutely not good for -1. So that's not what we want, but we do have to pick up this first down, and we just can't at midfield. Our offense just can't get anything rolling. Quick to the outside though. Really good play, but the guy does stay up. Luckily, Belletti's out there as we're going to continue now. Bring pressure. Really good job, Simon in there. But 3rd down, cover 3, sitting there. Waiting for a down, dumped off to the running back, and we tackle Davis again, making a big play. Starting off 4 verticals concept. Can we get it to work here? Actually, out to the running back, Rosa, and this is where I love the speed. Out to the side, good juke move and the first down. But quick and easy, nothing crazy on the passes here. Gaithing's to the outside, turn up for almost another 10, but it's one-on-one on the outside. Can we throw it up here? We have him open, Sheffield, and Sheffield's got it, and he's almost into the end zone. Finally, Sheffield burns him off the line, a cover 4 verticals concept going at it. Hopefully with Victor we can punch this one in right here, and it's open. Victor Rosa doing the absolute most here. Can't get any big breakaway runs, but being good in the pass and great on the goal line. So with 3 minutes left here in the second half, they're going to start off this drive with a run. We get absolutely juked out of our shoes, or luckily enough we're going to be sitting in the nickel here with a run across. Davis, great tackle, screaming. A man coming in motion. We're going to be bringing a blitz with Davis here. Maybe we can get it in. It's going to be a pass across the middle. Right, can't get there, but it's important to note our secondary's played so well as of late, but Tyree Washington out to the outside, can't finish the tackle. 2nd and 2, they're going to go run here again to the outside. We are all over. Blanket job there. Davis, we need to make sure that we can stop them here. Quick across the middle. Can we fill nicely? We try to get the big tackle, but the first is picked up as they're going to continue to now quick across the middle. Just a little possession cap, but we're going to man-to-man. Bringing a blitz here across the middle. We couldn't get the pressure on. They're putting themselves in position right now to score something across the middle. We're looking for it. I see it, and it's caught for a touchdown. Great great route combination there from Temple as they're able to punch in a score late here with 56 seconds left in the first half. So it looks like no lead is safe for us, but I do want to try to tie up this football game as we're going to go ahead and push here, but this is a great return starting out from Harrison. Rosa on maybe a halfback screen. He's got a lot of space, a lot of separation. He's got a first down. Now we just need to pick up this first down. Out to Buckman, just fall forward here, breaking a tackle actually. Buckman doing a good job, but the ball's on the ground, but that's not what we want here, as they're going to take a shot across the middle and hit, and just like that, they're in field goal range, but the ball came out again. But Temple falls on it, burns a timeout, as we're going to be trying to get some pressure rolling here. Out the outside, can we get the breakup? No. They're going to try to pass this one here on the goal line, out to the outside, and it's going to be not caught. It's going to be caught. He dropped the football. There's no way he had possession of that, and somehow it's going to fit in there for a score. So now with 2-1, this is going to be the end of the half here, but Bell's going to bring us back in this game. Ball doesn't lie here. We end up getting 7 back thanks to a great return from Bell, and that's exactly what we needed. All 9.5 fans jumping out of their seats excited. And the best part is we start the second half here with the ball, and they kick it to Bell again, the dangerous return man here. Maybe we could split another seam, and we almost do. We're going to start the second half on the ground. Rosa finding a hole, and he's got up for 6, as he does only have 11 yards today. Maybe we need to look at maybe benching Rosas and making him a third down back, but it's third down. We have to go quick to the pass, and I see him, the big tight end, Harris, the big fella going down. But our drive does stay alive here, as we're actually going to scramble out, and we're going to test a shot here to Buckman. This ball's going to go in beautifully, and Buckman, what a pass, and we're in for a score. What a beautiful ball from Nick Evers. There is no way I thought that was going to fall in, but Buckman, the little engine that could, falling underneath of it, we're able to run it in for a score. And you gotta love the fraternity brothers, all excited there as Brett Buckman doing the absolute most. Another senior wide receiver on this roster making a splash late in his career. But hopefully if we could bust out a win today, the 9.5 will go up to 11.5 fans. We still have to stop this Temple offense as they go quick out to the outside, one-on-one, and we do make the tackle. The ball comes out. Jordan Wright was the man forcing that fumble as they do go run now up the middle. Good fill in from Britt, but I really don't like this look right now with how our team is. We're in a bad scheme as they go hurry up and expose us quick. I really want to get our starters on board here as they go maybe swing pass across the middle, and they are actually taking a shot, but Davis drops the interception. Davis could have had a huge interception there, but they go fake to the jet sweep, and I see him across the middle. We're there with Maletti, but we can't make the play. The lineman got the reception, the tight end, the 95, whatever you want to call it here, as they go to the air on the goal line out to the running back. We're trying to fight our way in, but he gets in for a score. So instead, we're going to be going to Brett Buckman. Jet sweep. Can we get the pressure to the outside? He does break one tackle, but we're stuck in a 3rd and 6 here. We're going to take a shot over the top. And Sheffield, we just missed the throw. He had to step on everybody, but unfortunately, Stutz is going to have to come in and punt this one away. Brinson, we got to come in and make a solid tackle here as we do get a guy off, and we're breaking tackles after tackle. But 3rd and 12, can we make the stop? Can we get ourselves off the field? It's a screenplay. We need our guys to come down and make the tackle, and we do make the tackle. 4th and inches. We're going to settle back down. Maybe this won't be a shootout, but it is going to be Victor Rosa out to the outside, and he's got a ton of space. I absolutely love it from him. His first big run of the day. He's just got the speed to beat everybody. He's up the middle. We're going to go to him again. Another 10-yard run from him, and I'll just continue to feed him if we have a chance here. Another 3-yard run this time. Not as impressive, but with only one high safety, maybe we can look for a good pass here. In fact, though, it's going to be out to the running back instead. Edwards, good juke, and we have the first, continuing our drive. We're going to be sitting, passing play here. Out to the outside, Rosa getting another good pass, and he's breaking a tackle here, and another one. This drive is all Victor Rosa's right now, but the end of the 3rd quarter is here. We're entering into the 4th. It's looking at the top 25 so far this season. We're nowhere to be found, but it is pretty consistent. We need something to open up for us here. One-on-one, and it is going to be Victor Rosa just winning one-on-one and getting into the end zone out of the backfield. He's a matchup nightmare for any linebacker in coverage. Victor Rosa continues to be a team MVP for us. 93 speed, routing people up, running the ball well, can catch the football most of the time. We're going to be sitting now. We know they got to make a comeback in this game. Maybe the quarterback, something coming. We're going to bring pressure, actually, and we hit him as he throws. He was winding up for a deep shot as we're able to disrupt the pass there, but they are going to continue to try to air this ball out across the outside, and I thought we should have went there, but we got caught by the attention of the crosser here as more crossers coming out this time, and we got to come up and rally, but we can't make a tackle. Oh my goodness, Davis missing that one. Both quarterbacks inching over 300 passing yards here today as we do get the cutback lane to open up for him after a good juke with bunch set. We're bringing the pressure over here. Can we get the sack? And we do. Davis, who else? The slot corner continues to be defensive MVP for us, as that is going to make this a very, very long field goal here. Brinson, could we come in for another block? As this kick is going to be up, and he's going to have the distance barely squeaking through, as I want to try to go to Victor Rosa on the run. I want this drive to be all about him here up the middle, but you'll love how the guards just completely forget how to block after a second. Now a little bit of an RPO look, and it's going to be Evers, and we caught him slipping. Can the blocks get picked up? Evers with a great run, where it's going to be a screenplay. Can we get it open? Can we find the lane here? Can we get the juke? And no, we can't. The blockers didn't even get a chance to get out there. As Jumbo look, bunch sets. And it is going to be a pass underneath to the tight end. And what's that from Simon? A completely missed tackle. Another almost in field goal range. Man in motion going out now. And they're going to hit it across the middle. And they are more than in field goal range here. Our defense just struggling late. They're tired defenses. They're going to start running this clock here. And we're going to start burning timeout. I'm expecting another big run here. And it is going to be it. We need to make the tackle here. Burning another timeout. They're on that jumbo set look again. Could be a play action. And it is, but we're going to come in with the sack with Jones. A risky maneuver there. He was in a hook, curl, or deep middle zone, but we checked it to a safety blitz, and we were able to make the play. Give us some time on the clock here, as this kick is going to be up and good, and it keeps us alive here in this ball game late. But we need to get this drive rolling here. Buckman to the outside. Easy catch. He's going to get tackled right away, though, but it's going to be the hurry up is what we got to go to. Person needs somebody to find their way open here, as we're going to test a deep shot. Almost intercepted, but now it's going to be first down's got to be the priority here, as we're going to throw across the middle. Buckman, of course, Brett Buckman's got the grab and getting out of bounds. Such a good job there. Now going across the middle, we're going to scramble out, try to get it to Buckman, and of course Buckman's got the catch again, getting out of bounds. But 4 verticals, can we find one to hit? Pressure coming off, and we just throw it away. 3rd and 4. So now to throw it underneath here, is we're going to go quick out to the running back on the wheel. Victor going up the field. Both quarterbacks in this game over 300 yards very, very easily here, as we're going to try to set our feet, throw it, and we have a man open, Gathings, and we're going to get in for a touchdown here late. Josiah Gathings, really, really big play there. Let the block get set up. Nick Harris, what a good block, as we do get in for the score, but it's going to be a drive where they're going to go to the air a lot here. Quick to the outside, already caught, but sitting in man-to-man, dime defense here. Everybody across the board. It is going to be a screenplay, and we can't get over, but a good job from our team getting out. We just need to hold them out of the end zone. Our defense has to make a stop. Quick and underneath. Good job coming downfield. Dixon Williams is going to have to be good for us in the secondary, dropping into that deep middle zone, as it's going to be quick to the outside and caught, and he's got a lot of running room and gets out of bounds again. As with Brown, we're going to roll with anything really underneath. Instead, it's going to be a running back screen right away. Blocks getting picked up, and he gets out of bounds again. We're going to go man-on-man with the running back here. Quick and underneath, just hitting. Can't make the tackle. Cutting back almost. We're going to be sitting with Spears. Kind of everything leaking out as they go to the big tight end again, wearing number 95. Timeout finally burned. They're going to be very good scoring position here, as they actually go to a run and catch us slipping here. That's going to force them maybe, though, to burn a timeout, as I wasn't expecting them to run the football there, but now they go back to the air. Quick to the running back, and it's caught for a touchdown right away. Temple just dismantling us down the field, put in a score, and we have to get a field goal one more time, as they are going to go for 2 here. Quick and easy. Across the middle, it's going to be intercepted. Dixon Williams to the outside. Dixon Williams has got a lot of space. Getting chased down here. Dixon Williams, there's no way we win it on a 2-point play. Dixon Williams gets the interception. There's absolutely no rhyme or reason that should have happened. And maybe that is just how we win the football game here. They got to go to an onside kick. We're going to sit in it. Oh my goodness. As long as we could recover this. Dixon Williams with the play of the year, as Spears does fall on it, go down, and we win this football game. As Nick Evers is going to come out and just take a knee. And that's going to be the ball game there. Absolutely crushing for Temple, electric for UConn, as we get up to 500 on the season. Crazy plays are bound to happen here, as Nick Evers wins player of the game. It should be Dixon Williams. I called it on that final drive. He was going to be big in that deep zone. No, he was big on the 2-point conversion there, making it happen. Throwing for 350 yards in this ball game is electric, as the UConn Huskies recruits should be watching. Hopefully it's all working our way. But in recruiting, we're learning why it's so hard to recruit as a one-star school. We're in battles across the board. But if you look, Nick Evers at the midseason point has really turned things around on the 3-game win streak, 11 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. And rushing, Victor Rosa continues to play well. The only worry is the deal breaker on him, while Cam Edwards and Darrell Robinson are both struggling with playing style. But receiving, TJ Sheffield, our #1 receiver, is getting completely outdueled by Brett Buckham. But I think TJ Sheffield's going to fit better on this slot, so we're going to move him there. But hopefully we can get up to above 500 against Wake Forest, who is 5-1 in this season and 3-0 in conference play. But 11.5 fans there now in this stadium is pretty cool to see. As we're starting out this game in the rain here, Harrison on the return, looking for a little bit of a hole, and Harrison opening up with a big gain. But starting out today with Rosa on the run on the interior. The lineman completely missed his block, but we still get the first down. But Robinson's going to get a little bit more playing time today, but this is going to be Brett Buckman on the outside getting a grab, as we need our offense to continue to come alive, continue to make big plays. Offensive lineman missing another block. Hopefully on 3rd and 1 we can go ahead and pick this guy up. Victor Rosa going again, breaking a tackle actually, but the lack of drift from him is actually concerning here. Is going across. Harris finds his way open against the linebacker, so it's going to be a tough throw to the sideline here. Maybe we can pick it up on the side, but Sheffield gets bumped off. Schultz is going to have to come in and try to pin them deep here. They're going to let this one bounce. We did put some backspin on it, as it is going to hit off the guy, but he does recover it. But Wake Forest starting off with the running game here. The cutback lane's trying to open up, but we're going to need Simon and Yates to step up on the edge if we really want this day to go well, as blocks do not get picked up. First down was still enough to make things happen here. Pass across the middle. We're going to be running with it, but it's going to be an easy completion here and a broken tackle and another one, but luckily enough, it is going to be the linebacker there to get the play. But another jet sweep coming out maybe, is instead they're going to give it off underneath, and the hole is completely open. Luckily enough, held it before the first, as we're going to bring Davis here on a blitz, maybe a run play, and we're all over it. And Davis making the play again for us here to force a field goal, as Matthew Davis is going to come in to go ahead and put this in. And so we're going to go to the air here, try to get things rolling, dump off to Victor Rosa, and Rosa getting down the field. The juke move is something he needs to get better at, but him having the ability to leak out of the backfield is so unbelievably nice for us, as we're going to go to Robinson now, and Robinson, good spin move getting to the first. I really do like the way our team has played so far this season, as Nick Evers is going to step up, and there's actually a lot of running room for him here. Nick Evers stepping out of bounds after a phenomenal step up in the pocket, but against the stack box, we do check to the pass here. Quick slant hitting in, and it's going to be Porter holding on to it. Shamar Porter, the freshman, making his first big snaps for us count, is we're actually going to test him here. Deep ball, Shamar Porter not able to hold on to it, so you can't be mad about it, but we are going to go to a run here just to pick up this first down. Robinson finding a hole, and with only one high safety, we're going to try 4 verticals concept. Try to hit the look, as it's going to be a pass to the end zone. Sheffield can't hold on to it, a bad lead, so it's 3rd and 11. Have to pick this up here. Shamonte Porter on the outside holds on to it. So 2nd and 10, and we're going to go speed roll out here against the star players. He just completely gets off the edge immediately with the sack. So Jay-Sean Davis does make it a 3rd and 15. We want to be able to put this one in the end zone here. And we're going to try back shoulder. We get hit as we threw again, and so we have to settle now for a field goal. 13-mile-an-hour winds, but the kick is still up and good, and we tie up this game. But our defense has to step up here. Stafford in the middle, actually pass the outside, and Davis gets the interception here to start this drive. We're going to take it across the field, run into a wide receiver, so we get down at midfield. A bad throw there from Evers, and that's painful, as we're going to go out to Sheffield, though, and Sheffield's got the catch and a lot of space down the sideline to run, but the crossers could be our end zone shot here. We're going to throw this up and underneath to Sheffield, and he makes the grab for a touchdown. Not the prettiest throw in the world, and now Wake Forest now playing from behind here, the running back breaking tackle, and if our defense can step up here, we can go into halftime with the lead, but we need to make stops. The hurry up is going to happen, so we get everybody out now as we jump this one almost with Millett. It is going to be a 3rd and 6, sitting across the field. Quarterback scrambling out, but we don't get the sack. Instead, the ball's thrown away nonetheless. But part of me just really wants to be safe here with Robinson actually taking this draw play to the outside. Good job from him. We have the lead. I just don't want to push it here. It's out to the outside. Porter's going to have the first down, but unless something opens up deep, I do not want to take a shot unless it's very safe. Hansen, good grab. I'm just going to look for more of the check downs instead, as we're actually going to hit a fade route. TJ Sheffield was open, breaks the tackle there, and he ends up staying in bounds, so we're going to burn a timeout. So now we're in scoring position. Now we can make things happen. Pressure coming, though. Ball comes out. Can somebody please fall on it here, as it looks like they do, breaking a tackle, exactly what we didn't want to happen. Nick Evers needs to hold on to the ball in that situation. That's horrible. Slant route now coming out caught. They burn a timeout. That is just a killer fumble here, as we're going to have to sit on it. They hit it across the middle now. We're going to drop cover 3, try to make it easy. They throw it underneath. We're there to make the tackle, but let it getting carried forward. They're going to try one more time here. Throw it to the sideline. We're there, I thought, with Dixon Williams, but the break to the outside was opened up, and Wake Forest ties up this football game, and we're going to take it into halftime with that score. So we have to come out on defense now, make a stop on this opening drive from them. But with a man coming in motion here, are they going to give it? No, they fake it, give it across the middle. We're there with Jones to make the tackle, but 3rd and 2. Make a stop here. Blitz coming. Can we stop the run? No, we don't. We're there with Millette, but it's too late. And with Davis, can we creep in with this blitz on 1st down? As they do go pass play to the outside. Can we get the interception? And we do with Bell. Our 2nd one of the game here. This is very, very returnable, though, down the sideline. Can we get caught by the quarterback? We break the tackle and dive our way in. Malcolm Bell, a 54-yard pick 6. Wake Forest struggling to throw the football here today. We haven't gotten a ton of interceptions this season, so this is nice. So we're playing with the lead once again. Man in motion, jet sweep. This time they're going to give it to him, though. We're filling with Millette. We just couldn't finish the tackle. Luckily enough, Brown and Millette make it up. And I expect them to go back to the run here, and they are. Instead, actually, RPO action. Yates, we needed him out there. He wasn't able to get it. But Jelani Stafford injured in the middle, our big D tackle. And losing him in the middle is going to be huge for us. They do go to the air one more time. Screenplay, though, and we're all over it. There's a penalty. It's going to be a hit on the quarterback, I think. And as Stafford goes out, the backup D tackle comes in and gets called for the penalty. As we are going to sub out Jelani Stafford for the rest of this game. But settling back out, Wake Forest is going to go to the run. Millette, we get caught up. Broken tackle down the sideline. It's a 15-yard run. We're going to drop here. Another run play. Filling with Simon. We missed the tackle. Claiborne's just had his way so far, but he does check out here as they go back to a run. RPO actually, and he's wide open to the outside. We blitzed off that edge. They took advantage right away down at the 10-yard line. So our defense has to step up here. Man in motion. They are going to give it to him, and the edge may be his if he can get there, and he does. Yates couldn't seal, and Wake Forest ties up this football game, putting us to sleep with his celebration here. So it's going to be a screenplay. 3rd and 10. Can we pick it up here? We're going to dump it out to the outside. Good juke move. Can Robinson get there? No, the swarm of defenders make it 4th and 2. And so we have to be able to punt this football away. Have to send this one deep. Flip fields a little bit. Bell coming down, and any level's a big hit. And so 3rd and 10. Can we make the stop here? We're sitting. It's 4 verticals out to the sideline, and it's caught. And there's a flag for a late hit out of bounds. Are you kidding me on right? The ref overexcited to call that one, and that's going to give him another 15 yards. We're going cover 3. They go to a pass play. Out to the outside, and we're there with Davis. A user interception, 3rd one of the day, and of course it's Davis. Of all people, number 11, sprinting down the right sideline as we return this one all the way for our 2nd pick 6 of the game. Read that one all the way, baited it in. Davis able to walk away with the score as Wake Forest continues to make mistakes. I thought we made the biggest one of the game before halftime, but it's 2 pick 6 today. They got away from Claiborne in the 2nd half. I expect them to go back to him, as they are going to go to him here. As long as we can hold them before the first, it's a win. So maybe a blitz can get in on 3rd and 2. We're going to bring it here. Try to leave a man free. A great juke move, though, and a spin-off, and he's still going to be up, and the ball actually comes out. Dixon Williams picks it up, and maybe our 3rd defensive touchdown of the game as Dixon Williams sprints down the sideline. We'll see if this goes to booth review, but playing on the hardest difficulty, somehow our defense continues to make big impact plays for us. 3 separate scores here by our D, as we know they have to pass their way back into this game, so we're going to be dropping, only rushing 3 or 4 for the rest of the game. Is quick to the outside. Davis, we couldn't rally to the tackle, and they're going to go ahead and get 4, but maybe man-to-man coverage will be our answer here. It's actually been pretty successful today, as they're going to go to the air, quick off the burn, and it's going to be across the middle, caught by the tight end. Dixon Williams sitting now in coverage, throw it behind us, and it is going to be caught one-on-one, but they're going hurry up, checking guys around. Spears were sitting underneath, maybe, as they're going to dump it off, actually. Davis there to rally. They're going to go ahead and continue to try to push across the middle. We're there with a big hit from Davis, as it's just been tough for us to try to get something rolling here. Maybe underneath, we're sitting on as they go out to the running back to the side, and we make a big hit with Davis to make it 3rd and 2. We're bringing some blitzes here as we see it burning to the right side, but they go back to the left. But it's 1st and goal. They go to the air. looking to the pass, and it's going to be caught for an easy touchdown. And Wake Forest cuts back this lead to 1 score after falling apart in the third and early fourth quarter. My hope is Porter to the outside. Can he win it one-on-one? He's got the first down. Just stay in bounds. So it's a big pass play. Can we get it to work? We're going to chuck it up, actually, to Porter. Porter can't bring it in, as it was the defensive pressure that didn't let any of the other routes to get enabled, so we punt this football away here late. Brinson coming down. Can we levy a big hit? No, we can't. Can we get another big hit? Somebody please bring him to the ground. So we're putting the trust back in our defense, something that's worked so well for us today. Quick in route. We're there with Maletti. Cover 4 is going to be the call. We're only going to be rushing 3. Quick to the outside, and he stays in bounds. Moving guys around here. If they want to keep throwing underneath, we'll allow it. As they're going to throw across the middle, we almost had the interception. Good breakup, but we just need to be sitting in the nickel look. Quick to the outside, a stop route, curl route, tackle made by Brown. It looks like our defense is getting tired a little bit here. We're going to be running up the seam, though. I see it. They go the outside instead. There's a guy over there, but it's a great tackle from Davis. Timeout, though, burned here on the play. Now shifting over to the dime, though. We had the time, and we come down, almost make the interception again with Spear. As Season 1 has had so many close games so far, they just spike it. We just need 1 interception, 1 tip ball, something to go our way. Crossing across the middle. They're just going to dump it off to the running back instead, and we come down to make the tackle. Spiking it now, but they're in scoring position here with 36 seconds left. We just need to sit here. Quick and easy. Across the middle, I see it. We're running with it as they do throw to the crossing route. They have a guy burned, and they're in for the score. Wake Forest ties up this football game on a last-second drive. Now it's our turn. We have to get into field goal range here. We have timeouts to work with, but they're actually going for the win. They're going for the win in this football game, as now we need to make the stop here as they go for a run. And Briggs was just standing there. I'm trying to move him, and the 2-point conversion is good. But luckily enough, we have all the time, all the field position in the world, as Porter's going to make the catch, get upfield, and he's got a lot of running room, and we're going to burn a timeout. Freshman doing such a good job in this game is now to the outside. Can we make the catch? Yes, but we need to burn a timeout with 15. We're going to try a deep shot here. Porter one-on-one, backside, and he makes the grab, and we burn a timeout, the freshman. Porter, what a play there, jumping up and bringing it down, as this is going to be a field goal now from 37 yards, lining it up here as the kick is going to be up. And do we have the leg? And it's good with 6 seconds left on the clock. UConn, we respond with a great drive to put up a score. A great play by the freshman going down on that drive. And so we walk away in a classic type of game. UConn taking down Wake Forest. Wake Forest 5-1 now drops to 5-2 on this season. Isaiah Davis, 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown on the day. Continues his impressive season. But in next week, we're playing the Clemson Tigers, who are 4-3, a little bit of a lackluster year, but this is maybe where a win streak does come to an end. But you love to see more fans in the stadium today. We're up to 16.5 fans. They have so many weapons, like Jake Bringstool in at tight end today, as Cade Klubnik's going to start off with a pass play across the middle that's open right away. But man-to-man coverage is going to be very, very tough today, so we're going to try to sit in some zone. It's a bad ball. So many stars across the board. We're going to sit in some coverages. Out to the outside. Davis, good breakup. As if we could force an early punt here, that'd be huge. 3rd and 10. We're sitting cover 3 as they go draw play here, and we wrap up the tackle, force a punt, as Milfa couldn't get the first down, so it is going to be a punt. TJ Sheffield in on the return, receiving at the 5-yard line here, as we're going to cut this maybe across the field, but couldn't break the tackle. But Woods and Carter on this Clemson defense are going to be absolutely ridiculous, as we're going to try to scramble across. Can we set our feet and make this throw to Porter? That's a great play. Jamar Porter is the MVP of last week, as it was so good, as this play just broken up. Playing against the pressure is so unbelievably bad, as we're actually going to take off here. If the block can get picked up, and it can't, we could have had an opportunity to break that one there, but it is 3rd and 5. We're going to swing it out now to the running back. Can he get up the field? It's going to be Robinson. Robinson breaking free, but 2 early first downs is a very, very good sign. Buckman across the middle. Buckman making the catch, getting forward for another first down, but running's not going to be an option today. I really feel like running is going to be tough, as we're just trapped to try to throw it away. Peter Woods proving to be too much in the middle, so if we can get a screenplay, though, to kind of break it off, that'd be nice, as we're going to have Rosa to the outside, breaking a tackle, almost getting the first down. And on 4th and 1, we are going to go ahead and go for it here. Out to the outside, Bell picking it up, Bell down the sideline, as we are actually in scoring position here. Rosa on the run, and Peter Woods dominating our guard, as that's where the problems are going to arise here. Complete breakdown of our line, as we have to scramble it out here. Coming back to the football, maybe can we get Buckman? And Buckman's got the catch. A risky throw there to Buckman, and we take an early lead against Clemson. There's no way in year number 1 we're doing this. But with Brett Buckman having one of the biggest plays of the season so far, we're up against Clemson. They take a knee, but I love that the stadium pulse is looking good so far as they go run up the middle, breaking tackles and breaking another one, and that's a gain of 7. We are going to bring a blitz here as it's a run to the outside, and we can't make the tackle. Maletti, what are you doing? But Phil Maffa going out. It's going to be a pass play. Broken tackle is going to have a guy off to the races here, and this is where the speed of a top program comes into play. Luckily enough, Jones makes the tackle, and it's such a big play from the sophomore. 1st and goal now. I'm expecting run coming out, but the end of the first quarter is here. Clemson ready to score. But Phil Maffa, they're going to go to him here again. In fact, actually RPO action, and it is the sophomore in for the score. Williams getting in as Clemson ties up this football game very, very easily. But we're going to have to win this on the back of Nick Evers. Can our offense come out and make big plays? As we're going to need some miracle plays like Harrison on the return. Can we make it happen? But they're running no high safeties here. Maybe we can get something to work. But Porter on the outside breaking a tackle here down the sideline. Good juke move, and the freshman making good plays. But also read option now. Reed does pull. We're going to go up the middle with Evers falling forward for 4. As if this is man coverage, we can open it up here, and it is going to be Buckman. Buckman almost getting the first down. 3rd and 2. This is a huge opportunity to pick up a big play here. Buckman step for step. Sheffield makes the grab. 4th and 1. I think we need to go for it, and we're double teaming Woods here. Can we get the win? Up the middle. Robinson does fall forward, and we're continuing this drive. We are going to look for the quick completion here. Across, I see him. The tight end. Harris makes the grab. So far, things are just going our way, as we're going to dump this one nice and easy over. Gavings with a spin move, going forward, falling forward, down at the 4-yard line. Evers going crazy here to start the day. A run with Robinson, we can't get in, but it's going to be Rosa checking in now. Rosa, Peter, Woods in the middle, just completely swallowing it up. But we need to be able to put this into the end zone now. Scrambling out, can we do it? No, Peter Woods again. And so we are just going to go ahead here, settle for 3, take any points we can in this game. But sitting in cover 3, Clemson's going to try to throw this ball down the field. Nice and easy stop route to start for 10 yards, but now Brown to the outside. Can we sit on it? No, they hit it to the sideline. It's caught, but I just don't think we can go man-to-man coverage at all. I just don't think it's beneficial for our team here. As a throw underneath, could have been an interception. Jelani Stanford being really, really big in the middle for us. Slant routes now, settle, stick concept, short of the 1st down, or maybe we can mix it up here. Go a little bit of a blitz. Davis coming off the edge. Can we get the free rusher? We do have the free rusher, and it's a knockdown from Wright. What a play from Jordan Wright, and Clemson punting this football away again in this game for us is massive, as they do pin us very, very deep, and I want to take this into halftime. We are going to go read option here, just on the give, going down. We have to be very, very smart in this game, as we're not going to be able to run the ball, but Clemson does burn a timeout. So now we're going to go to the air, but I want to throw it, complete it inbounds here. Quick out, and Sheffield, we missed the throw, and so we do have to punt this out of the end zone, and it is almost blocked. Gunners can't get any pressure, and they're going to be in field goal position territory here, as long as we can bring them down. 17 seconds left, as we just need to sit down now. Throw to the outside. It is going to be caught, turned up field out of bounds. 14, as it looks like they're just playing to tie up this football game here. Out to the outside. It's caught again. Just keep him out of the end zone, but instead he breaks one, almost takes it in. They may take one more shot here, as we're going to try to drop everybody, but pressure coming off, and that's a great sack. Simon getting in there, one of the two. I think the other was Yates. And so Clemson is going to set up for a field goal here as time does expire, and the kick is going to be up and no good. Oh, it is good. It bounced through. Such a almost perfect opportunity there if that field goal was missed, but it's a tied game heading into halftime. But starting off in the second half, we have the ball. It's a blessing and a half here. Can we keep this miracle run continued? We just have to be really, really smart with the football here. Slant route concept coming out. Sheffield getting up the field. Barroso, can we open up at least one run here up the middle? No. Woods scraping off whichever way he please. Hopefully we can open up this run, but no. It's again no chance in the world. So hopefully maybe a zig route can come open for us, but no. Pressure in our face right away. Offensive line fails. So we're going to put the ball back in the hands of our defense. They have to make a play. Maletti, we need him to get down, make a big hit, please. Tackles broken again here. A big hit, finally pushing him out at the 26. But it's a decent job of flipping fields here. So they're going to go across the middle. Can we give a big hit on Brinkstool? Brinkstool breaking a tackle, breaking another tackle, and the star tight end off to the races here. A juke move on us, and Brinkstool's in for an easy touchdown. Now we definitely need to put up points on this drive, because it could get out of hand quickly if we don't. We are just struggling to run the football here. We're going to go back shoulder fade here up, and it's going to be lost to Florida, but it's a big 3rd down. in this football game, as we're going to see it behind as it tips off the defensive lineman as we get hit. Buckman was open to punch this one away here, as our Gunners have had no luck today against Clemson. Brinson coming down. Can we give a decent hit? Is it going to be a great return on the side? They're going to start here with a run out to the outside. Briggs giving chase. Briggs doing a good job pushing him out of bounds. Mafa's a tough back to bring down as they go to him again here, and we fill in this hole nicely. Stafford there, as it's nice to get him back in this ball game, but we're going to bring Jones down. I'm expecting 3rd and 2 run, and it's not. It's an RPO backside, and we just missed. Davis misses. Off to the races, and Clemson's gone again. So we're starting to get exposed a little bit here in this game. This is not what we're looking for. Evers getting a little bit beat up by this secondary. It's just leaking out. We give it to Harris. Harris trying to get the first down. Does get it and gets it out of bounds. With that single high safety, maybe cover 4, maybe 4 verticals can get around him. As I do see it, and we're just going to chuck it up deep, but we do get hit from behind. Need things to work our way. Pressure coming on the screen. We can't even get it out. So 3rd and 10. Crossing route. Harris underneath. Makes the grab again. The big tight end being reliable. I really need Sheffield to step up. Maybe on a crosser he can come open. I do see him. Safety comes down and nudges it out, though. Hit 1-on-1. Up and over the top. Can we drop it in? No, we can't. So another 3rd and 10 where you have to go after it here. Rosa on the angle route. Rosa getting the first down. Things just barely working for us here. Buckman on the outside. Buckman getting up the field. Breaking a tackle. Spin the other way, but maybe we can get a scoring opportunity here. We're going to sit this one up and underneath, and it is going to be caught by Buckman again. 1st and goal, and I don't trust our running backs, our offensive line enough here, so we're going to be rolling out, giving it to Robinson. Can he get in? And he does. Freshman running back, 0 drip, 1 touchdown, all 16.5 fans loving it. He turns invisible, but we end the 3rd quarter with a bang. I'm expecting Clemson to come out, run the ball a little bit more, but they should have success with this Mafe. But they go RPO again. It's completed, and just like that, in one play. Off to the races. You can't figure out how to tackle, and it's going to be an easy Clemson score. That's the problem with it, and we just can't figure out how to get a stop at all on defense. We are just working so hard for our scores, and they just go ahead and do that. So time to get back on the grind here. Maybe ice and easy, but we do get sacked by Woods up the middle. Peter Woods just being an absolute menace on that interior right now, as we're going to try this to the outside, and it's going to be actually completed almost if Porter could bring it in, and we may be in 4th down territory here, down by 2. Back shoulder throw, and it's going to be caught by Porter. 4th and 6, as there's no high safety looks. We're going to roll out here, and I see him open on the side, and TJ makes the grab. We're just barely keeping ourselves in this game, as we're going to try to get rid of it, and it's actually caught by Buckman. Buckman playing very well against the top team in the nation here today. Backside, though. Tight end, we miss him 1-on-1. We're going to look for Buckman real quick once again. Sideline throw, and it's almost intercepted. There's a penalty that comes out, as it is going to be a pass interference on the defense. It's different than the NFL rule, but it does give us a 1st down here. Robinson on the run, and like I said, Woods, it's impossible. But if this is cover 2, we could split this. No, shifts to a cover 3. We need to roll out here and just get this ball away, as we have thrown it almost 40 times today. Leaking out, Rosa. He's got a lot of room to actually run here up the sideline. Can we get the spin move? Rosa, good spin move, as we've now eclipsed 300 passing yards in this game. Out to the outside, though. Robinson getting up the field. Robinson, can we put this in here? Settle route. Harris, just get a couple yards, please, making it 3rd and 3. This is a big play here on 3rd down. We're going to go to him, and it's intercepted. Linebacker coming across the field, and that's going to be game. We try to attempt the comeback here. Evers can't make the tackle and does that. But in recruiting, we're learning what it's like to be a first-year head coach with no real stats to our spider tree. But against Georgia State, another team with above 500 record, hopefully we can take away a win, as we're still on track to have our best season for UConn in almost 7 years, as Harrison's going to start this one off with a return. Harrison up the middle. Harrison getting separation. That's a great way to start it. And our success is on the back of Nick Evers, 2,203 passing yards on this season, as we are going to start off with a pass to the air here, scrambling out, and I see him. Can we hit the big tight end? Nick Harris does break one. Nick Harris getting us down to the 30 already. It was broken coverage here to start this game, as Robinson up the middle is going to have a decent run, but puts the ball on the ground. Luckily enough, we fall on it, Sheffield, and that means Rosa is going to come back into the game here to run up the middle, and we do fall forward for the first. And Rosa will be our primary back heading into this game now after the fumble, but it is Porter to the side. But on this goal line, a whip route should find itself open here. Sheffield Sheffield out to him quickly. Sack taken, though. Christian Lorenzo was able to get in. Now if a pass rush comes again, and it does, we take a bad sack. A really bad sack taken there, but this kick is going to be up and good. We at least walk away with 3. We're moving people over. It is going to be a run here to start the game. Simon, we can't get over, but it is Jones coming down. But Zach Gibson is in at quarterback for Georgia State, who's had a pretty decent year so far. Underneath, nothing going. They dip it off the other way to the running back, and it is a first. It is 3rd and 7. We need to sit in this window, make sure nothing caught here. We're going to run across with it. They hit the other way, and we do not get the breakup. Right, should have been able to make that play, but they go play action here. Running across, and is the crossing route backside. Nobody there to make the tackle. Bell doing a really bad job there, but they go hurry up, hand the ball off again. Actually, RPO, illegal lineman downfield, though, maybe the call, and it looks like it will get called. So now 1st and 15 after getting backed up. They go run play. We're there, cutback lane, but the crowd noise started to make an impact for the first time ever in UConn's history. 17.5 fans, but it's 2nd and 15. They go to the run here again, and this time it opens up. Can we make a play? And the hit stick works. Brown falls on it, but the first quarter does come to a close in this one. Georgia State getting their drive halted by the nice Forrest fumbles on 2nd and 11. We're going to try to swing this the right way. I see the crosser open, and it's Porter, the freshman, once again finding some green grass. I want the deep ball to open up for us here just to get something, but it is going to be Rosa leaking out of the backfield. He's going to have a little bit of space down the sideline, nice and easy. Our guards continue to be a detriment to our roster right now. Dropping back, I see Sheffield. If he can clear it, he's going to have space. TJ Sheffield going towards the end zone. The spin move's going to push him in, and TJ Sheffield in for the touchdown. The senior wide receiver continues to make plays for us. I would love to have him for more than 1 year, as we do extend our lead up to 10-0 in this game. So coming back out, they're going to start with the play action. Go deep shot here. Can we get the interception? And Wright makes up for his mistakes earlier, as that's a massive interception going down the sideline. He's almost got the edge, as Georgia State's just imploding right in front of our eyes, as we're going to go out to Rosa. Can we beat him to the edge? No, we can't, but I at least want to turn this into points here. We're going to go out to TJ Sheffield, as we're going to go with Sheffield. Sheffield down the sideline. He's got the first down, as that's a great start for us here, as we're going to have to scramble this out to the outside. Evers, can he make a dive for the end zone? And Nick Evers is going to get in. The quarterback doing the most, leading this UConn team, and the best part about it is he's only a sophomore. He's going to be somebody on our roster for a long time. Why I'm not as worried about the quarterback position. The sophomore doing the absolute most here, scrambling himself in, and all 17.5 people very, very excited as we take a massive lead here in this first half. So already a lot behind for Georgia State, as they're going to go to a run here. We're filling. Freddie Box had a good day running the football, but maybe a jet sweep, maybe something working here. Man in the backfield. It's going to be a backside throw that we can maybe deliver a hit on. College scheme's proving to be very, very good. As a run up the middle, Simon, we wanted you to make that play there. Georgia State is driving here. They go quick backside throw, RPO action, but they're going mix between hurry up, as it's actually a direct snap to the running back that does get them the first. A little bit of interesting play design there, as I'm expecting this to be a backside run actually, as it's play action. Something across the middle. Can we get there? No, we can't with Davis, as we don't make the tackle. I cannot believe we can't make that tackle. I'm clicking on as the 2-minute warning is here, and I want to hold Georgia State out of the end zone. I'm going to bring Brown into the box a little bit, but if it is a pass, we have to get out there very, very quick, as it is just going to be dumped off to the tight end, who's not going to get on his way in. Pressing the box. Quick slants. We're all over. Quick slant backside, though, and it's caught on Davis. Davis scored more touchdowns this season than he's let up, so I'll be okay with it, but Georgia State cuts this lead back down to 10. We're going to see how these runs work out here. It's going to be Rosa up the middle. Rosa, the ball's on the ground, and luckily we recover. Really not the look that we want here, as we're going to try with Rosa again, just going down up the middle. We're going to go to Rosa again here on a run. He's actually going to open this up the middle. Rosa falling forward, and now I'm actually going to burn a timeout. If the run didn't work there, I was going to take it into halftime, but it's 3rd and 10. I'd love to be able to pick this up here, as we're going to try back shoulder throw to Harris, and it fits in. We're burning another timeout. Evers still on his hot streak here, and so leaving Rosa in the block, we're going to continue to try to push things here. Scrambling out. We're going to try to throw this up in front to Gathings, and it's tipped off, and if that doesn't work, we are just going to settle for nothing here. As across the middle, this is actually going to be intercepted. Not what we wanted here. As long as we can just make this tackle, we'll be fine, as he's going to go down. 30 seconds left. We didn't end up with anything ever. Getting his pass jumped by Johnson. But looking at the stats right now, if we could just run this ball in the second half, we're going to have a ton of success. But it is going to be Georgia State out on offense first, and they're going to start off with a run here. Simon all over it. Julian Simon's been really, really good for us here. As on 2nd and 12, I expect them to go to the air. They bring men in motion, fake it, and they are going to pass this one nice and easy underneath. And we can come up with Davis and tackle him before the first. I expect them to run this to try to pick it up. We're going to bring Davis into the box a little bit. Team MVP Davis here. Can we settle it up? They actually go to the air. Quick slants, and it's caught, and it's gone. Bell in bad coverage there. I feel like he's been burned a couple times in that look, as this is going to be a score for Georgia, as they cut the lead now to 3 points in this ball game. So we see settle back down. No interceptions, no more turnovers for the remainder of this game. Just bouncing around, no hole. 2nd and 13. We're going to have him up the seam. Victor Rosa getting in, and I think we fully committed to who our starting running back is. He is just lethal right now across the board. Spin move not working, but if he can't run, he can catch here up the seam. It is this little angle route. It's a big 3rd and 4. We need to be able to pick this one up here, and the crossing route's going to come very much open from Brett Buckman. Brett Buckman, good job. I think the blocking scheme could open up here for Victor. Victor off to the races. Good juke move coming out, and he's got 10, but I would love to just take a shot to the end zone now. We're going to clap, snap. Crossing route's going to open, though. We're just going to give it easy to Brett, and Brett's going to make it 3rd and 3. Has hat on a hat, should be enough to pick this one up here. Up the middle, Victor getting out to the outside in the 1st down. His best day so far. As a zone look, should have the double teams climb up. As long as we can get forward, it's going to be 4. That's all I really need right now. Victor up the middle. Victor trying to get forward down to the 1. But we are just going to go ahead and give this back to Victor up the middle. Can he fight his way in? And he does. Victor Rosa doing the absolute most for us with the benching of Robinson thanks to his fumble. Victor Rosa continues to show why he should and will and still be the #1 running back for us this season as we retake a 10-point lead. As long as we don't go man coverage, we should be okay as they go across on a little bit of a drag route. The drag route opens up. Brown with the tackle, but I'm just not sold with how things are looking so far. RPO action to the outside. Way to get off from Wright, and Wright continues to have a decent day, but the 4th quarter is going to be here after that catch. UConn with a 10-point lead, or they are going to go to the air here. We need to make the stop. It's the in route again. It is Bell getting burned consistently. So I don't know if I trust him in man-to-man looks anymore. Maybe we're putting him in bad spots, but man in motion, as it is going to be a guaranteed pass play. Nice little settle route. Can we get the big hit stick? That's not going to work. They're going to go ahead and continue to go through the air here. Crossing route maybe. We're watching it. I see it across in the end zone. Actually, this one's up, and Bell can't make the play. We try to switch on. It should have been an interception there from Bell, as I'm expecting him to go to the runs. Maybe we can deliver a big hit at least. Things just not looking our ways. Now they go to run the ball up the middle. The hole's open. Guy falling forward, and Georgia State's in for a touchdown to cut the lead back down to 3. But the blocking schemes worked very well last time. We're going to go to it again as long as we can win our one-on-one. But it's already 3rd down. It's a very big 3rd down as we're just going to go out to Victor. And Victor trying to get forward, and he gets stuffed as we gave Georgia State all the time in the world to go on a game-winning drive here. Man in motion. Going to be guys brought around here. It's going to the air. Maybe underneath, out to the outside, actually, as we just have to settle up and make this tackle. We can fill it in. Yates finishing it. But all of that for a gain of 2 here as they do go to the run, and we fill very, very nicely with Brown. And so if we can get them off the field here, that'd be huge. 3rd and 7. We're rolling across. They just dump it off, and we fill with Brown to make the tackle. Of course, Davis finishes it. And with Freddie Brock not getting the 1st down, they punt this one away. CJ Sheffield, we're returning this one from deep here, but there is a lot of running room for us out to the outside. Sheffield giving chase. Good juke move, and Sheffield almost finding green grass. As we're going to go jet sweep here with Porter just to keep the ball in bounds, keep that clock running down, as it is going to be Porter on the run. Porter's got a lot of space, and the freshman's off to the races, stay in bounds. And that should be it for this ball game, hopefully. We may need one more 1st down, but it's going to be Rosa on the run here. Up the middle, power play. Rosa getting loose, and Rosa is gone, but we're going to do the right thing and go down. With them actually still having a timeout, we do need to run this football as a flag is called on this play, and it's going to be our left tackle. And we're going to go back to that same jet sweep. Porter again. Can we get it to the outside? Good blocking enough, and just stay in bounds and make sure to go down, but he's actually still up. But we're going to continue just to run it here up the middle. Victor Rosa, nothing working. We are going to have to go ahead and take a field goal here just to be safe. But with 21 seconds left, we just need to not let up a touchdown here. It's as simple as that. Cover 3, and they're going to go and throw it out of bounds. 17 seconds left now. Are they going to try to take a deep shot? And they're going to call us for a flag here because we got stuck up on a guy. Oh my goodness. But we need our deep zone guy to get over there, so we're going to drop into it. And it's a burner. He's actually burned, but there is a sack, but there's a flag on the play as it's going to be a holding, and we're going to decline it and take it to the end of this game as we're just going to be running back here. It's going to be a shot deep. It's going to end on a sack, and that's going to be all she wrote. So we did end up walking away with the win. We took a late field goal just to put some icing on the cake there, but we get back up above 500 as Nick Evers continues to dominate for us at the quarterback position. But sliding over really quick to the top 25 rankings, Oregon sitting at #1. Bo Nix may be gone, but the team's still rolling. Penn State at 5-3 with a win over Ohio State, moved them up to #4. So it's interesting to see a 3-loss team that high on the ranking. But Maryland, a team we lost lost to early on this season snuck their way into the top 25, now sitting at 17, but they do play Oregon, as well as Clemson, who did take us down earlier this season, sitting at 6-3, now creeping their way onto the rankings as well. But the bowl projections don't have us making a bowl game quite yet. Looking through all of these, I do not see a UConn name anywhere, but Wards right now, Isaiah Davis, #1 best defensive back in the country. That could be a big thing for him, but he does have a deal breaker about brand exposure, so we might lose him. But Nick Evers continues to wheel and deal, 15 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 2,500 yards. While running the ball, we haven't had a lot of success at all. Rosa only 315, leading the way for us, but receiving wise, Buckman still in the lead. Sheffield there as well. Rosa being our third leading receiver, but defensively, Davis 3 interceptions, 2.5 sacks, and 66 tackles to his name from that slot position. It's been so dangerous for us, but Simon with 4 sacks isn't that bad. But finally, we have an away game coming up, playing DJ Ungalele in Florida State, where this looks like it's going to be the hardest roster we've played all year long. But against the Seminoles here today, that stadium noise is going to be a massive problem for us, as we are going to go out to TJ Sheffield, who's going to get pushed out of bounds after a good game. But I'm just happy that Jared Verse is going to be gone, as Rosa to the outside, getting a good run. And so it's 3rd and 4. Stadium is pumped up. We have to get something rolling. Rojas one-on-one. Can we get this spin move to work? And we can't. And so with a good tackle by Thomas here, we have to punt this one away, and they're going to go ahead and actually take the reception on this one, coming down, and we do make a good tackle. But DJ Ungalele is going to start off today, probably with the run behind Darius Washington, the really good left tackle, and this one's going to look good out to the 20. But I don't know if we're going to be able to run man coverage today. A ton of 4 or 5 stars across the board for them as a jet motion's coming out. We're going to go for it right away, and we get the good stop. Jones coming in, making a great play. So it's 3rd and 6. We have to make the stop. They go to the draw play, and Stafford battles it up, and we force the Seminoles to an early punt. Jay Sheffield now on the return, getting out good field position, as we're going to use the RPOs, I think, a lot in this game here. Out to Buckman. Buckman trying to get up the field, falling down after 4. Just don't know if the deep shots in this game are going to work, but underneath we should have Hansen, the tight end. Hansen getting up the field. So we might open up this game with an early touchdown here if we can get this drive rolling, at least some points on the board. But Evers showing why he may deserve a spot here on an NFL roster with the way he's been playing, as we're going to test a deep shot here one-on-one. Sheffield can't win it, and if the blocking can work here, we're going to go to a good run. But oh my goodness, Darrell Jackson on the inside being an absolute menace here, as we just got to leak this out to Rojas, but it's a bad throw. And so it's going to be a field goal from 50 yards out. Look at the meter, as this is going to be up and no good. The meter just too hard to handle, and if we want to win this game, we have to make plays like that go our way. Run to the outside, good wrap up there, but Brown down the inside. It's another run to the outside. It's going to be Millette there, and Brown to finish it off. The linebacking core works. So it's 3rd and 12. Flood concept to the outside, maybe something leaking in here, as we're going to be running across with it. DJ Ungalele takes a bad sack. Yates getting in there, and we force them to punt again in this ball game, as the bad season from Florida State does continue with a TJ Sheffield return, and this time he's going to have ample space to actually catch this one and run, but he doesn't get anywhere. You can't be mad at it right now. Passing play, rolling out, trying to find something, trying to fit in the window. What a pass to TJ. But the first quarter is over with a 0-0 score, as maybe the ACC is where we call home next year with our competition against Clemson and Florida State. But we just need a first down to get this rolling here out to the outside. It's going to be jumped. We tried to go out to TJ Sheffield, and that's something we cannot have happen. Interceptions are going to be horrible. Earl Little taking it in for the pick 6. I said mistake-free football is how we win, and that is anything but here, as Brinson in on the block, not going to get it. The Bell on the return here. Can we get some good yardages to start another good drive? Hopefully this time we can put up points, because it was a missed field goal and a punt last time that cost us here. It's rolling out. We're actually going to go back across our field to Sheffield. Sheffield's got a little bit of space again, because I really do like what we're doing right now. As long as we don't throw interceptions, a little RPOs action should work, as Sheffield good spin, but we need this flood concept to work here. The outside, as we're going to throw this in the window, and it is going to be caught by Sheffield again. Him playing in the slot. He's such a crucial weapon for us. Now run play, though. Out to the outside. We got to cut it up just a little. We got 3. This block can get picked up. Double team out. We should have Victor Rosa. Victor Rosa running by everybody. He's carrying us all the way down to the 9. But if we can get Porter here on the edge, that'd be nice. We're going to try to find a gap. And Porter almost getting through. And Porter maybe the outside. No, we're going to go to Rosa instead. Rosa's got the catch down at the 1. As on 4th and 1, we're going to try to run this one up the middle. Can we do it? We get stuffed. A tough play there for UConn. We almost had to stop, as they do go run play, and we almost get a safety, and we do. So things somehow work out in our favor. Isaiah Davis now getting a safety on his name. We are going to go back to Rosa running the football here, and he's got a little bit of room. Rosa again finding open green grass, and if we just double team him, we should have some successes. Up the middle we go again, another 10-yard carry and more. But after the 2-minute warning, we're going to continue to roll. It's going to be Porter again, and the rookie wide receiver getting us a first down. We got to go to the hurry up though, and there's a chance here we could get this lead as long as we make good plays here. We're going to take a bad sack, and the ball comes out. We can't have that happen here, as we're going to try to test this one deep, and it's going to be almost caught incomplete. And we're going to try to run things. It's not the play that I called. The pressure is on as we do not even make the catch, as we do have to punt this one away here, and hopefully we don't put it out of the back of the end zone as we go for a little bit of a sky kick down at the 14. But we just can't capitalize off of opportunities here as a slant route does come out. Right on his side is done very well. As for the other side, absolutely not, as Davis does get burned out in the slot a little bit. We come down, try to make the tackle, can't get it. Well, Florida State is in scoring position here. Screenplay coming out. If we can get off of it with Brown, that'd be nice. And we do make the tackle, but he spins out. And that was a great play there, as they're looking maybe go underneath and sit out the outside. We just don't have the guys out there to make the play. Bell again just continues to struggle in one-on-one matchups. Wasn't even in man-to-man coverage here. Is underneath. He lets up this completion too. But I would love just to be able to make a stop here. Man-to-man coverage, and the ball just gets tipped up. 3rd and 3. We need to make this stop here. Something quick underneath. They go out to the running back. Can we rally to tackle? No, we can't. They pick up the first. Clock is ticking though. They're going to continue to try to push the ball here as they throw it underneath, and we just lost it. I thought we could jump in front, and that's a score for the Seminoles. 14-2 is your score. A little bit of a score-origami. So with 26 seconds left, I feel like we have to try to push the ball here just a little bit to get something going, but we can't get too risky. We have to just make smart and informed throws here as we go to the outside. Rosa. Can the blocks get picked up? No, we're going to burn a timeout. But with 16 seconds left, maybe we just take it at halftime. We'll try this jet sweep to see if anything does open up here. Porter, decent job. But we decided just to be smart, take it to halftime. You see the defensive mistakes. The interception was so costly, but we did get the safety. We just need to settle down here as they're going to go to the run. Williams on the carry. Williams finding the hole. As Liam Fuller for us is going to go down with an injury, so we are going to lose a linebacker here, but they go out the outside. Right, just force him back in. As the juke move comes out, nobody can figure out how to tackle, so we just need another stop here. Run to the outside. Williams can't make the finish, and he does get out there. They're going 5 wide, even though the run's been working for them, as it's going to be DJ Angalale to drop him back, throw him quick to the outside. Bell getting absolutely bullied, as at this point we're going to bench him and bring in Brinson instead, as we do fill up nicely Dixon Williams. But Brinson and Spears are going to take the playing time away from Bell, so they're going to go pass here again. It's going to be nice and in the gap, and it's going to be caught, and so it's 3rd and 10. Can we get them off the field here? I'm expecting pass to the outside. We're running with it, and they do go to the outside. We have 2 guys there, and this field goal is going to be up and good, but we do keep it to a 2-score game. We just need to get things rolling offensively here. We just need some work to go, and it's going to be Hansen across the middle. Hansen, the big tight end, finding his hole. Or maybe some RPO action here. We're going to go ahead and run it. Evers up the middle, trying to get some room, and the ball comes out. Evers fumbles it away. It's been a problem as of late here, as a slant route's going to be taken in right to tackle. Coming up the middle, maybe a run here on 3rd and 3. We could maybe get a stop, and it is going to be a run. We just get pancaked though. Dixon Williams is just no match for a big tackle. Just thrown across for a completion. One more touchdown here should maybe make this game unreachable, which would be bad. This best defense that we faced all season long in Florida State has had our number all day. But 2nd and 5, it is going to be another run out the outside. Williams getting wrapped up by Davis. We're shading our guys inside. We want any sort of crossers to not open, but they throw it outside, and it's complete against Davis for a touchdown. Florida State putting maybe the nail in the coffin in this game as they extend their lead up, as it's 24-2, and it's going to have to get done through the air. We just need all the good plays to happen. Sheffield to the outside, but maybe if one of these crossers we can take a shot here. Quick over to Buckman. We miss him. Rosa leaking out. Maybe the man could find his way open here, as we're going to try to go to him. Tight coverage though, but Rosa brings it in, as the crowd noise does calm down here a little bit, as we're going to take a shot, and he's going to be open, and it's going to be caught by TJ Sheffield, as we're finally getting things rolling here, as we're going to have to step up in the pocket with Evers. Evers is going to take off, getting chased down from behind, but we pick up the first. With how spread the corners and safeties are, Rosa up the middle, maybe able to get it done. No, I see him corner the end zone though. Sheffield, we just miss him. A lot of time getting taken off the clock here. Porter, the freshman, one-on-one backside, that's what I want to do, but we do step up in the pocket and take a sack with star corners on both sides. This has just become a very, very tough game for us, as we're going to chuck it up to Porter, and it's going to be incomplete, but we do need to pick this up here. Out to the outside, the freshman, the catch, it's made, and it's first and goal. We're still of life. But can Rosa bust this run into the end zone? And it looks like he will as he dives in and dives straight into a man. Victor Rosa doing the most here. Actually, probably our best player today against this Florida State roster. But we're going to be going for 2 here just to get it open, and TJ into the end zone. It is going to be a 2-point good. And so now we're only down by 14 in this game, and it all comes down to one more stop. That's all our defense needs. But they're more than likely going to run this ball out here. Williams on the run. Williams picking up yards, pinching some people around. I'm expecting to go back to Williams here. Man in motion though on, and they're actually going to give it to him on the jet sweep, and we turn him back inside and hold him from the first down. As we're going to pinch everybody here. Man in motion again. They're not going to give it to him though. It's going to be a run up the middle, and we do have enough to stop him. Stafford getting in there, and Florida State's going to have to punt this ball away to us. Sheffield, who's hot, is going to have an opportunity to return this one up the middle. We're going to take it. He's got good yard. And they are going to go to a cover 3. Backside, one-on-one. We're going to test it here. Porter going up, and he's not going to be able to bring it in. We're going to need Rosa here just to come open here on the angle route, getting the first down, but he does hold on to it, but we don't quite know the play. Instead, it's actually the same exact play again as we're scrambling out. I don't know who he is, but I do get it right. Shamar Porter getting down the field and out of bounds. The 2-minute warning is here, though, nonetheless, and so we do have some life here in this ball game. Out to the outside, pressure coming on us right away. We need this deep corner to come open. This needs to be the route here. We're going to put this in. I see it going up, and it's almost going to be intercepted. And the 2-high safety look is going to keep being the 2-high safety look, so we're going to run out here and just have to throw this one away, and we do get it to Shamar Porter. Somehow the play worked. We're going 4 verticals here, stepping around with Nick Evers, and Nick Evers is actually going to take off down the sideline. He's got all the room in the world, as this is a much needed plays from us here, as we're going to get Rosa leaking out. Rosa diving into the end zone, and he's in. Victor Rosa, his 2nd touchdown on the day, and all of a sudden it's a 1-score ball game, and we still have all of our timeout. Coach suggestions, go for 2. We got to get this in though. We're gonna be rolling out, trying to find somebody, and we take a sack, and so we're down by 8 in this ball game still. We tried to go with what our offensive coordinator wanted. Unfortunately, didn't go our way, and it's gonna be a run directly to Williams, and Williams has got the first down and more. We have to burn a timeout, as it is gonna be another run here. Can we make the stop, please? Minute 21 left. It's another run here going up the middle. We make the tackle with Davis, burn another timeout. It's 3rd down now. One more first down wins the game here, and they actually go to the air. It's a screenplay. We're out there with Brown, and we get a good wrap up. The clock's gonna run, and we got the ball back, and so with no timeouts, we need a touchdown. We need the blocking to go well here, as Sheffield, good spin move, can't break out of enough tackle, and we need to be able to chuck the ball deep here. Blitz coming on. We're gonna hit it though in the window, and it's almost caught. And we're keeping everybody into pass block here, as we're going to try this up the seam, and it's going to be knocked down. So it's 3rd and 10. Time not on our side here. We're going to hit this across the middle, though, and we do get the completion, but the ball slips out. TJ Sheffield may have just choked the game away for us. As pressure's coming, we got to get it out, and it's a sack, and that's how we end it. Joshua Farmer getting in there, the big fella, as we almost take down Florida State inside of their own stadium, as it's going to be DJ Angalele just taking a knee to extend their record to 5-5. Well, we also go to 5-5 on the season. Just a first half of blunders there, maybe a late comeback, but it was a first half of just things that didn't go our way. But even though we lost to Florida State, we got our #1 guy, the running back, coming in, as well as Schottmeyer. Schottmeyer is going to be a big guy in the interior, and we got our first lineman, which is huge, but the battle still wage on for the rest of the recruiting game for us. Being a bad program, it's still going to be a lot of 1-stars, and so hopefully a game like this will be different in the future. But today we play the #1 team in the country in the Oregon Ducks, as a loss today would knock us underneath 500. So Dylan Gabriel as well as Terrence Ferguson are going to take the field first. A very dangerous roster. It's going to start off with a run and a big hit, but man coverage may be out of the question today, so they're going to go run again, as we fill very nicely with Brown. They're going 5 wide. We're sitting underneath, waiting for a crosser to come into play here, as it is going to be up, and it's going to be a very deep ball. Right, one-on-one against Dylan Gabriel, and we get the interception to open up the game. And so the stadium is pulsing. We need to get things rolling out today, as we're going to go quick to the outside to Sheffield, who's going to fall forward. But it's the same mentality that we took into Florida State. We just have to be good with the mistakes, as it's 3rd and 1. Mesh concept coming out now. We just got to give it off to the big tight end, have him go forward. But our offense is going to have to put in some good work today. Quick to the outside, and it's going to be intercepted. We wanted him breaking to the sideline. It's a bad throw, and that is an interception. Victor Rosa making a good tackle. And so that's going to be a major difficulty for us now, as we do fill up with Lee Maletti, and he gets a tackle. We just need to hold them to a field goal here. Run, it's going to be there, and luckily we make the tackle. Stafford has just been so crucial this entire season. Doesn't get enough credit, as Dylan Gabriel scrambling out. We got to come up and make the tackle, and we do. And so we force the Ducks to just a field goal. Nothing too bad there. And our offense is going to get another shot here. No more interceptions. Limiting the mistakes is so hard. But I want to see how Victor Rosas is going to run the football here today. It's not going to happen there. But Sheffield has to be a big impact play. We're actually going to go out out to Harris on a whip route. Harris getting a big shot from the corner. So it's another third down where we have to get it to the sticks here. We're going to step up with Evers. Evers is going to take off, and he's just going to slide down. We need the block to get picked up here. And the big fella and Rosa's off to the races. Really good run for 10. And if the double team can continue to work, we'll have some love, have some success. Not quite there. We need to be able to pull this one here. We're just going to run it with Evers. Evers with a really good pull, and he's going to slide down again. The quarterback trying his hardest in the first quarter does come to an end. Maybe we can get Victor Rosa again here to hit this hole hard, hit this hole and fall forward. But if this is man-to-man, Porter one-on-one isn't going to be the case, as we're just going to throw this ball away, and we get caught with a intentional grounding. I thought we were going to be out of the tackle box enough there. The offensive line just breaking down. So now it's going to be a 3rd and 14. Where he's got to throw this one quick in the window. TJ can't hold on, because we just need to punt this ball away. Stoots doing a good job here, as they're going to let this one bounce. We put some backspin on it, so hopefully it does not bounce into the back of the end zone. So that's not what we need, is to do go run play. We're out to the outside. We've completely bobbled it up. Jordan James is a really good running back. We're just having his number here today, as it is a sack coming through. Langston Harvey, the one getting in there, as they're going empty here. 3rd and 20. We're sitting it. They just dump it off, and as long as we can make the tackle, we force a punt. Evan Stewart not getting it done there, and TJ's going to have an opportunity for a return. We just need these blocks to get picked up, and it is going to be TJ getting up the field. We need to be able to distract the safety here just enough, as we're going to hit this over the top to Harris, and Harris brings it in. We're just going to pull this one here on the outside, and Evers is going to run for the first down, just get out of bounds, not take any injuries or hit. And it's nice to have one quarterback play the whole season. Fingers crossed, those. We're just going to roll out, try to find somebody here. Can we get him to break? Maybe we can get the ball to him, and TJ just drops it. Evers is exhausted. We keep just throwing the football here, as I just want to try to step up with him, and Evers is taking off again here and just going down. Gain is 7. But looking at composure, Evers in the red, but his wear and tear is really coming into play here, as we're just going to hit Harris on a little stop route. That's all we needed, as the double team up to the left outside linebacker should be enough to get Rosa just a little bit of room. But we need to punch this touchdown in here. Blitz coming off. We're going to be rolling out with it. Just give it off to Rojas. Maybe a juke move to get forward, but the 2-minute warning's already here in this game. Maybe the slant, maybe Rojas could leak out. It's going to be Harris for the touchdown, backside stick concept, and we take the lead here against the #1 team in the nation. And we've been showing flashes of how good we can be in the future, but our defense just needs to play all 4 quarters here. It's as simple as that, as an outside pass to Evan Stewart hit, because if it's that easy for Dylan Gabriel and Evan Stewart, we're going to be in for a long day. A crossing route now to the running back. Good hit by Brown. They're going down the field very, very easily here. Stop routes across the board. We're sitting on him. Dylan Gabriel goes to the other side here. We rally and tackle with Jones, and we're trying to bring a blitz. Screenplay, though, coming, as we just need to get outside with Brown, and we hold him before the first down marker. A great play there, as now we're going to sit. They go screenplay again. This time we can't get out with Lee, as it's going to be the running back all the way out to the outside into the 20. As that was a great play by James. Oregon Ducks now clock winding down here in this half, as they're going to clip probably to the outside, as actually find it in a window. Lee Maletti can't finish him off, and they're down to the 4. Game's going in motion now. Will it be a pass play? It is. Is this going to be out to the outside? And we couldn't get the knockdown. It's a touchdown for the Oregon Ducks. Johnson, the one getting in there this time. And the crowd's going crazy. We are just down by 3, heading into what could be halftime. But coming out of the half, it's going to be Harrison on the return here. Harrison trying to find an open lane, getting a decent return up. But the stadium here today continues to pulse for us. We have to be able to get some blocking to go. It's going to be Harrison. That's just such a bad blocking scheme. We're going to need Sheffield to come across the middle here. Try to roll with it, and actually we're going to roll with Evers instead. Evers is going to take off, try to fall forward, and he's down, making a 3rd. I was just surprised to see the good blocking there, is underneath it will be Porter for the first down and more. But I just love that our offense is working to where we need them to be, as we're going to hit this one across the middle. Bachman, what a diving catch. And so maybe we could retake the lead here. We can get this drive working and rolling out. Can we set our feet and just dump this one off to Sheffield, who makes the grab? We're going to sit here, double team it up the middle, try to fall forward, and he's making it 3rd and 2, as there's no double teams here, but Victor Rosa up the middle, just getting the first down and more, as he's just continuing to run well against these good teams here. But a good one-on-one from the freshman's going to get us the 2nd and 2, as he's just giving us life in this game, as we're going to take this to the outside, cut it up for a first. We're putting together one of our best possible drives. A shot to the back of the end zone is going to be caught but out of bounds. Porter had a touchdown there if we just could get it in, as he's going to break off again. This time gets it in. The freshman wide receiver making a massive play, stacking his guy, breaking off very well. But you see the potential in him as a receiver. receiver. Porter could be a guy who's going to be around for a very, very long time, as that is such a beautiful thing for us. This kick's going to be up and good, and the lead is ours. But now we just need to go in and make a stop here. Play action, look out to the outside, and it's going to be caught. Dylan Gabriel just having his success on the days. We're going to drop here to the outside, and I see him, but they go out to the running back instead. They did risk it here and guess pass. They do actually check to a run instead, but with Lee, we make the tackle to force third down. We're going to risk it here. Bring 6 men into the box. We should have a free rusher. It's out to the outside, and we're almost able to make the play. And we have to call timeout because we have so many guys out of position. This is a bad timeout that we have to use. That could come back to bite us later here as a run to the outside. It's going to have James getting up. The fourth quarter is here, though, after that run. Somehow we have a lead in this game. Oregon, Florida State, Clemson, we've gone the distance with all of these teams, I feel like, as Maryland's up to number 15th now in the country, which is insane. And we're going to be bringing a little bit of a blitz here. Counter run, and just like that, our lead may be gone. James running towards the end zone. Dixon Williams can't catch it, and Oregon opens up the fourth quarter with a score, as it's only a matter of time for the number 1 team in the nation here as the kick comes in, and we get penalized on roughing the kicker. And we just have to punt this football away, as this is going to be fair call, as they're going to go back to the air here. A little bit of a sprint out option out to the outside. Davis, good coverage, but it's not enough. Johnson makes the grab. So many weapons on this Oregon roster. It's proving very, very difficult for us as they do a hurry up to catch us in a bad look. Trips bunch, and they do go to the run. We need to be able to fill, and it is going to be Fuller there. And Nate, they're going to go back to the run here again. We try to force the cutback right into Brown, and it works. It is 3rd and 5. Can we get a blitz in from Davis off the edge? We know it's a pass play now. We should have a free rusher. Dylan Gabriel getting rushed, and we force a bad pass. And it's going to be a very long field goal here from Oregon late in this game. 5 minutes left in the fourth as we're going to go ahead, and this kick is going to be up and good. And we still have life in this football game here. It's going to be on the return. Can we get it? Good return again from Bell. But man in motion. We're bringing Harris across to start our drive. As I'm going to test a deep shot, but we just get hit right away. So our offensive line just continues to crumble for us. We just have to step up in the pocket. I see him across, and we're going to be able to find Sheffield, but he drops the football again. Such a tough look for our offense as we're just going to get completely manhandled as this pass is dropped once again by Sheffield. We try to trust our number 1, but all he does is make us forced punt away. We need another fair catch coming out. We are going to force it. But Oregon has great field position now here. They're going to fire this one across the middle and complete it to the big tight end. It's going to be tough to get a stop here. Another run play. We can get across with Lee. Finally, we do. But any more scores would push this to a 2-score game, and we need to make stops. And with Lee, we do force the ball out as we're playing for the pass here. Don't expect a run, as I'm looking for something across the middle, as they're going to test it deep. Jones one-on-one. Jones gets the interception, and we have life in this ball game. Oh my goodness, what a play. Jones trying to do something with the football, as Dylan Gabriel's got 2 interceptions in this game. We've done a really good job here, as we're just going to try to get it out to the running back. It's been so tough for us to get anything wrong. This pass rush from Oregon just so unbelievably good, as we're going to go out to Rojas, make a man miss, get to the sideline, get himself out of bounds. As it's 3rd and 1, as we are going to go quick out to our star receiver here. Nice little bubble screen, getting up the field. Good spin move from him. He's got separation, breaking another one. I want to trust our freshman receiver to go up for this ball one more time. One-on-one outside. Can we go ahead and grab it? It is not going to be caught. Now just waiting. Should be nice and easy to the running back. He's got a lot of space, a lot of separation. Good spin move to fall forward and makes it 3rd and inches. But a really good job as we're going to run this forward for at least the first down, just to go down, and it's Rosa getting more. For the 2-minute warnings here, and we have life. The number 1 team in the nation getting taken on the ropes here against UConn, and UConn's got the completion down the sideline. 1st and goal. This would be one way to end the season here. Such a capitalization as we're going to try to cut it up for TJ, and TJ can't. We need to put this into the end zone here. It's going to be a slant route caught, touchdown. Finally, we hold on to it. Gathing's the one to bring it in. He's been quiet the past couple of weeks, but a massive catch here against the number 1 team, as we had just out-dueled Dylan Gabriel here in the Ducks uniforms. But it's going to be all done through the air here. We just have to make a stop. We're rolling out with it, out to the sideline. Wright's already got there, but there is going to be a booth review on the catch to see if he was inbound, as this is a crucial late play here. They just need to get into field goal range, and that would make it easy for him. And it looks like the ball was caught, so their drive starts off very, very well. Like I said, it's easier for him now. So I'm watching for Ferguson. Play action look here. We're going to sit out on Ferguson, but they throw out to the running back who just steps out. Davis coming in at linebacker now. We're just going to sit on something quick, as they're going to test a deep shot. Dixon Williams, if you could come down with this, that'd be huge. Oh my goodness, late in this ball game, we maybe take down the number 1 team in the nation, as Dylan Gabriel just wanted the deep ball again and again and again, every single time not working, as we just need 1 first down. Rosa, can we get the run? No. Now going to a read option. It's going to be a pull read for Evers. Evers, everybody on top of him already. And so 3rd and 12. Can we get the first down? Can we get it to work? As we're actually going to scramble up with Evers. Evers trying to get forward. It's a fumble. We pick it up. Evers, we needed you to fight for that first down. As the stadium noise is pumping, we punt this ball away. We need to force a fair catch. Brinston, need to get over there to make the tackle, and we can't. And it's a return almost into Ducks territory, as there is no timeouts left here. Looking to go maybe across the middle. Instead, it's a deep shot right. Can he do it again? And somehow we did it again. 4 interceptions for Dylan Gabriel, and what an insane game. Nick Evers is going to come down, knee this one out, and we beat the #1 team in the nation as the clock strikes 0. What a way to end the season. Gabriel just tried to test his deep again and again and again, walking with interceptions multiple times. I said it before, right, very good corner as he was able to get it done. Nick Evers should not be player of the game. It should be our entire secondary. But you have to shout out our wide receiving core too. The Oregon Ducks, very talented at corner across the board. Very known for producing corners. Kyrie Jackson, Christian Gonzalez, this new crop even more dangerous. But maybe a bright spot in this season as we go to 6-5. And after beating Oregon, we dropped into number 8 in the country. But even more sweet, we took Dylan Gabriel out of the top Heisman spot. But my hope is this will help some of our recruits as we're still locked in a tough battle across the board with a lot of different guys, but we're still continuing to put points into our recruiter role as we need our guys to commit, and this is how you truly build a dynasty. But we're finally here to our rivalry game where we are taking on UMass, and the Minutemen we're playing at home, and hopefully if we do grab a win today, maybe we could make it into a bowl game, because winning this game would bring us back to 500 on the meeting as it's an interception to start the game. Isaiah Davis, who else on an RPO action is going to get into the end zone, and this is the best thing that could have happened on the first play of the game, but that's a play I wouldn't expect to happen on Heisman difficulties. We come down, try to levy the hit stick, but UMass does have a really good senior quarterback as they go to the run first and out the outside, but they're going to go ahead and go and do another RPO. This time catches slipping, and they're going to have a lot of running room. Our guys in white, I can even see who I'm clicking on, and they're going to be off to the races. So UMass is going to score early in this game, matching the interception earlier, but here in the snow, this is going to be a little bit interesting. But today, Edwards is going to start us off here with a run, and we're going to go to the outside with him, and Edwards has got a ton of different spaces, but now Rosa is going to check in where we are going to give it to him on the run, and the cutback lane's there. The spin move's going to help him get 10, but it's actually hard to see our guys' jersey numbers today, and I'm kind of worried about who I'm going to be throwing to, as this snow is going to be very, very difficult to play in, but we will go with Edwards up the middle again. Edwards getting forward, as this is the most amount of carries he's had since week #1 here, getting up the field, but already 3rd and 10, and we have to go to the air here. Maybe the drag could open himself up, and if Gavings can get to the outside, maybe cut it up and get the first, which he does, but I do want to maybe take a shot to the end zone here after the motion, and we're going to go to the outside here. Buckman's got the grab, and he's going to get us down at the 15. Evers finishing up a really good campaign for us this season as we're going to try to get it out to Hansen on the outside, and Hansen's actually got a lot of room diving for the first, but Sheffield on the outside, can we get one-on-one? Jump ball look, and he can't bring it in. Rosa's going to be on the inside. We're going to try to run it in, and Rosa's going to get into the end zone as our leading rushers continuing his pretty decent season, as we are going to go ahead and kick this field goal to take a 7-point lead, but our defense now needs to come out and play very, very well as they go back to that same RPO play that was a touchdown before, but it's nice that nobody in the country expected us to finish this well. We were supposed to have 1 win on the entire season as Spears gets taken out, and the run is going to be gained all the way to the outside for 13. 1st and 10 again. They are going to go to another run here to the outside. Briggs can't give chase. A good juke move completely stuns us here as this runs across midfield. But the first quarter is almost over, and they're going to end it here with a little bit of a play action. Something across the middle. I see it, but they're going to go out to the outside as we end up wrapping them up. They're going to go back to another run here. RPO look, and Davis is there, but he can't break it up. But man in motion now as they're going to go back to a pass play here. We're dropping everything across the middle. We're rolling with it, and it's going to be Simon with a sack, looking to finish maybe his last career game well. And Maletti, we're going to drop with it. It's a long play here. They're just going to dump it off, and we're there to rally and tackle this time, but it's 3rd and 12. We have to make the stop. Looking across the board, quarterback looking to scramble, but the sack's going to be made again. This time Stafford in the middle, and UMass is going to be taking a very, very long field goal. It's going to be up and good. Harrison's going to be on the return here out to the inside, and we're going to hit this up the middle, and it's going to be a great return. Stadium not in our favor as we're going to drop, looking for a crosser to hit, and we're going to throw it to Buckman, who does not make the grab. So we do have to punt this football away here. Stutt's doing a good job this entire season, but Brinson has to come down and make a good tackle and pin them deep. But now it's going to be us. We have to make a stop here on defense. I don't want to have to come back into this game here. They're going to go to the angle route. Actually, it's underneath. The drag is caught, and he's off to the races again. UMass. Keyshawn Brown's gotten a ton of yards already in this game. 115 to his name. But I trust man-to-man coverage here a little bit. But Dixon Williams, good job coming down the hill. They're going to go ahead, brings people in. Quarterback rolling out, though, and a good hit's going to knock it down. UMass is going to punt this ball away. Sheffield looking for a return. So after forcing the punt, we're going to go ahead and go to the air here, out to the outside to cover 2. We're floating it in, and Sheffield catches it. Rosa, we're going to the screenplay again. He's going to be out there all by himself. himself, and we're just actually going to use his speed instead of the blockers, but the juke move works in the spin. Victor Rosa doing such a good job as a run up the middle is going to be gained for the first, but the clock is winding down here after the 2-minute warnings. We're going to go out to the outside. Buckman is going to be caught, and we're going to get out of bounds, and as long as the blocks can get picked up, we may have a decent run here. I see the seam splitting, but Edwards leaking to the outside in his senior game may have a touchdown, but no, we take a bad sack, and so instead we're going to be stuck with a 38-yard field goal that is going to be up and good, and so we take a 7-point lead in this game, but now not a lot of time left on the clock. They're going screenplay of their own. Dixon Williams out there doing a really good job of rallying. We're going to pinch everybody here and just try to get him to the air, but it's a deep ball that is going to be caught, and Bell gets burned, bringing him back onto the field. Must have been a mistake, and so just like that, this game is tied 17-all, but against us, UMass is looking like a better team than Oregon, but I do want to take shots here and keep working down the fields. We're going to try backside. Sheffield one-on-one, doesn't bring it in, but after not getting anything, we're going to make sure that UMass uses their timeouts here as we run out this clock. Can't allow a deep shot that goes out of bounds here, as they're going to be looking to the sideline, as actually they chuck it up deep, and a guy's actually open, but somehow we get up with the interception with Spears, but that's going to go ahead and take us into halftime. But as you can see, all of UMass's fans out there in tow, we've done a good job on offense in this game so far, but in the second half, we're going to go ahead and start with the ball here, as the return's going to be up the middle. Bell continuing to do a good job, but in the second half, we are going to be running the football up the middle. Victor Rosa going nowhere, but if things aren't going to work, maybe a run to the outside will. Victor race to the sideline here. Good juke move back in and falling forward. Buckman, we're going to look for him quick on the whip round. He does win it here, and he's going to be off to the races. Buckman, great blocking, getting picked up, and we break some tackle, but a really good job there as Evers is going to go ahead and pull this one and just slide down after a decent gain if he doesn't fumble. But we are going to keep just opening things up here, as maybe across the middle we can fit this in, and Buckman's got an easy touchdown. It was cover 2. We were able to split it, and therefore we do regain the lead, as our Julian Edelman just continues to make plays for us. Brett Buckman, what a good job. But we regain our lead up by 7 in this one. Quarterback keeper, though, is going to catch us slipping, as maybe we could deliver a big hit. Instead, he almost breaks it open. 1st and 10. They're going to go back to the air here. Nice and easy settle routes underneath. I thought they were going to go to the tight end, but instead go to the wide receiver. Both quarterbacks already over 200 passing yards today, as the run doesn't go anywhere. But we are going to be bringing a blitz. It's coming, but the pass is going to be completed, and the tackle is going to be broken, but we are going to be out of position here. Simon dropping in the middle. The pass to the outside is going to be caught. White makes the tackle, but I really want Simon coming, but instead we're going to have to fill in on the run instead with him from the linebacker spot. Davis can creep in. That'd be huge for us, and we blitz right into the run, and we swallow it up right away. Spears himself having a very good day, but it's 2nd and 11, a draw play, and they actually fake it, but across the middle, we're there. If we could just fit it in. Davis gets burned. We could have had another pick, but if it's a run up the middle, we could maybe pinch it. The running back's looking, and he spins back into the end zone. It's a tie game once more, as the rivalry game's getting even closer down to the wire. But here we go with Harrison now. It's not going to be Bell in the return. It's going to be Harrison up the middle, and Harrison's gone. What a return from Harrison. We're getting chased down by the kicker. He's got some decent speed to him, but we take back the lead on one easy play. We are just a dangerous team across the board, scoring in unique ways. 1 defense, 1 special teams, 2 offense, and I absolutely love it. There's still a lot of time left in this game. Here's underneath. We almost get the interception, but it's 3rd and 7, and we need to make another big play here, as I'm expecting them to dump it off, as they do dump it off to the outside, and as long as we can get the stop, that's a huge play from Davis. Davis doing enough here to keep us into the ball game, as they are going to punt this one away, and maybe we can go ahead and extend our lead with this one, as this could be Sheffield. No way we can get a punt return as well, as we do break one going out at midfield, but we're going to immediately take a deep shot here. As I see him off the outside, we have him burned. It is knocked down, but we do need to settle back down, run the football here a little bit. Rosas up the middle, doing a good job getting a, but now to a pitch play here, out to the outside. We're going to cut it up with Evers, and Evers is going to take the 1st down, but the 4th quarter is going to be here with a 7-point lead and us driving, and the top 25 getting shaken up a lot. It looks like Alabama is actually down in their game to Auburn right now. So Rosa, we're going to start it off with a run again. Rosa's got a little bit of a lane. We are going to go to the air here, try to set them things up, actually take off with Evers, but we do take a bad sack, as now we're just going to need somebody to leak across the middle here. We have to drop a little bit deeper to make this play work, but Harris drops it, so we do get it to work here. Stoltz is going to try to pin him deep a little bit, but that's not the best punt in the world. It's going to be fair call, and so they're going to go ahead now in this run to try to regain, or at least tie up this football game. I really like the way our team has played so far in this game. Defensively, is out to the outside. That is going to be caught, but after a good screenplay that went for 13, they're going to go back to that RPO again. We need people to get off blocks. Really good job from White, stopping him up before the 1st down. Keyshawn Braun's up to a ton of yards in this game, as this time we flow out nicely. But with Dixon and Williams, we are going to be blitzing on this first down as they do go to the run, and we are snuffing it out. Things are just looking really, really nice for us. As now it's a play action. I see the tight end wide open, but they dump it off to the other one. That means it's 3rd and 12 late. We have to make a stop. They go screenplay. We just want to turn them back in as we're out there to make the play, but we can't finish the tackle, and it's going to be 4th and 3. It doesn't look like they're going to run it. Instead, they're going to go to the air. We're there with the interception. Briggs is going to seal the game for us. Can we take it all the way for the second pick 6 of the game? And we're not going to be able to do it unless we don't get chased down. So now we just need to pick up 1 first down in this game, and it's going to be Rosa getting all the way down as it's all on the line right here. Can we pick it up? Rosa fighting forward. Did he get it? And it looks like we did. So now the game is going to be all but over. Still have a little bit of time to run out this clock here as it's going to be Evers getting to the sideline, just going down nice and easily. But with 3 seconds left, can we pick it up and just put a nail in this coffin? No, 4th and inches. But 4th and inches, 3 seconds left on the clock, and Rosa ending it on his maybe last game for us because we know that he's thinking about transferring, gets in for another touchdown this season. But that's going to go ahead and end this game for us against UMass in this rivalry game, getting the rivalry record back up to even. Let's try to end it with a bang as they are going to go to the air here. Nothing crazy, and we end it on a sack. Brown, our senior linebacker, ends the season on the right note. If we do the bowl game, we may go forward. And with the easier schedule in year number 1, we came out 7-4, the most program wins since 2008. And hopefully this is enough where Victor Rosa doesn't want to transfer. But the conference championships are here, and because we're an independent, we can't play this week. But it looks like Cade Klubnik actually walked away with the Heisman Trophy, the guy who torched us early on in the season. But it finished up right. Isaiah Davis, defensive back of the year. Hopefully he doesn't transfer on it. And I'm super excited because we actually made a bowl game in our first year as head coach, something that UConn hasn't done in a very long time. But our recruiting board hasn't actually changed that much just because of the difficulties as a first-year head coach. But we continue to spend all of our points on recruiter. But we did get 2 job offers, 1 to Minnesota and 1 to Army. But we're obviously going to go ahead and turn those down. And UConn's going to be looking for their first bowl victory in a very, very long time, as it looks like this is all going to take place in the rain with little UConn fans actually in the crowd, as this would be such a great start to our coaching career. But we are going to be kicking off to start this one, and you can see it at the top. We're playing in the TCU home stadium. But looking at the stats, Wyoming passes almost 75% of the time, so I expected it to be pass heavy here today. But the running back with a mean stiff arm, but I can't say anything as we've actually passed the ball over 80% of our plays this season. But it's 3rd down where they are going to go ahead and go to the air, and it's a screenplay. And if we can get our guy out there, we could maybe make a good play, but Wright's going to find the open space. They're going to go back to the run now, going up the middle. Another mean stiff arm from the running back, but Wiley does go down with an injury after a decent run. We are going to bring in a blitz. Defensive back of the year. Can we make a play? Somebody come and give a big hit. After the quarterback picked up the first down, they're going to go back to the ground again, and they just continue to run through us. We just need to scrape off, as this time is a run again, but with Yates, finally we are able to bottle somebody up. So on 3rd and 4, we're bringing pressure off the edge. Davis, it's play action, and Davis, the defensive back of the year, screams in. And the award winner wasn't a fluke, as in the bowl game is such a good play to start. But Wyoming pinned us deep, so we have to run this football out here. Edwards up the middle with a decent start, but with Rosa checking in, can we get a decent run here? We do get past 1, but we're going to go to Sheffield one-on-one to this outside. The zig route is going to be caught for more. Now gives us some space to maybe chuck the ball deep, and we're going to go for it here. Gaddings one-on-one, and Gaddings can't hold on. But I really do want to take some shots here, but it's just going to be an easy pass to the outside that's actually intercepted. Evers, we can't start off the game like this. His really good season, no. But Keeney Parks does get the interception return there, jumping the route to Sheffield. So Sheffield now back to return. Something a little bit different this season as Sheffield does find some space. We are going to go to some wheel routes now. Just dump it off underneath, though, and it's going to be Harris with a decent catch. As we are going to go to the slant concept here. Takes some time, deliver a decent ball, and Sheffield makes the grab. But now flood concept, quick to the outside, they bring the blitz, we throw it right against. Gathing's got the grab. Gathing, decent spin move, getting the first down. But the first quarter has already come to an end. The mesh concept worked well once. They blitz off the one side, we scramble to the other. And I'm taking our time here, and with Evers, I think we're just going to take off for the first down and more, get the safe play out of it. Or maybe the bad interception was a fluke, as we're going to go ahead and test this one up and over. Gathing's got the grab. Gathing's can't hold on. But now it's 2nd and 10 as we're going to go for it here. Try to get the ball out, and it's almost going to be intercepted. But now we're going to look for the air. We need this breakout to work, and it's going to be Buckman on the sideline, does catch it. It's 4th and inches, as we're going to try to run this for the first down, and we are going to get it. I really want the season to end on a high note, but so far things aren't looking good as Wiley comes back in the game. And I want the 5-man pressure to get there as Davis coming in again, making a great tackle, but it's 3rd and 5. They go fake the run here, dropping back. We're stuck on somebody as maybe we can get the break up. So close there with Davis, but we weren't able to get it to work underneath now, and it is going to be caught. This is an obvious run situation from Wiley. Man in motion, could be jet sweep, and they're going to fake it. Actually go full play action look here, as we're going to go to the outside, and maybe we can get the break up. This is 3rd and 7, man in motion here. Don't want to bite on it too hard. Looking for the stop route, and we should have the interception, but it's dropped. And now we definitely need to put up points on the board here, because we're going to step up with Evers and actually just take off. As the blocks can get picked up, we should get a nice first down, but it's cover 2, and this should be a beater right now. Actually goes to cover 3, but we get a sacked anyway. As the play clock is winding down, we got to go for verticals here. We're going to test it backside. A jump ball to Gaithings, and Gaithings brings it in, and he breaks the tackle, and we get down. A breakdown by Wyoming's defense exposes things for us. As across the middle, Harris is going to come open. Harris, the big fella, getting down, because now I'm not that worried about the clock at this moment. But how much more Porter back in this game here? So we're going to test a back shoulder throw, and it is going to be completed for a touchdown to Sheffield. A great play by Evers, and we're able to tie up this football game here finally. But now we're going to sit down. They're going to go to the air. We're following everything across the middle, and this is a user interception from Lee Maletti, and Lee Maletti's going to be off to the races, breaking a tackle here. Can we turn the edge on the corner, and we're down at the 6-yard line. A great user interception from us puts us down on the goal line. Because now we need to put another score into the end zone here, just sitting around, and we're going to tuck this one, but it's intercepted. But there is a flag on the play. What could be the flag? As it is going to be a pass interference on the defense, so we still have some life. And so Rosa's going to come in. He's going to run this one into the end zone. Another rushing touchdown for him on this season. And now the Wyoming lead is gone just like that. So for the UConn, maybe we could get a bowl victory. We just got to sit good in coverage, and it's going to be across the middle to the running back. Now it's a minute 13. We just have to sit on things quick out to the outside. It's caught and out of bounds. They are bringing a man in motion before they snap the football here. Something on the crosser. We're going to have it. It's a bad throw. But we are going to get a chance to return this one here with Sheffield. Doesn't have quite the speed to break it. But with a minute left, we're going to keep trying to push this football here. We're scrambling out, and I'm just going to throw this one away, but we get caught inside the pocket again this season. So instead, now we're just going to go ahead and just take this to halftime, because I don't want any mistakes to be made. It's actually Rosas' good run. This is going to be all she wrote here on this first half, with Rosas getting up the field. But starting out here with our offense in this second half, we're going to start with Gaithings on a tunnel screen. He's almost gone. The tunnel screen is a play we haven't run a lot this season, so I'm glad it went ahead and worked. As we're going to put this one up and over the top, but it's actually intercepted here to start this second half, and the tackle's broken, so the guy's going to have an opportunity to return it, and that's not what we wanted to start this second half. I do want to bring a blitz, except for they bring a man jet motion here, but Wiley breaking tackles, but of course Davis is there. I do want to bring a heavy blitz here. We should have a free rusher, as it's going to be across the middle and going to be caught. Simon ends the coverage. I do want to blitz kind of heavily here as they go RPO, and we get almost burned. It's Davis on the outside. Our things working. Play action. Simon get in for the sack. Can't make the sack, but somebody else cleans it up. It's Stafford. The blitz is just working here. Everything to the outside. Pass broken up, and Wyoming's going to cut the lead here with this field goal. Is going to be up and good. Sheffield on the return here. We need to be able to open something up, but the ball instead pops out, but luckily we actually don't fall on it, so Wyoming's going to get the football here. 2 turnovers to start this second half is kind of rough, as this pass to the outside is going to be completed. I'd love for a blitz to work out. Something to the outside, though. Actually, a fade route that we do get an interception on. Jones is going to step out of the back of the end zone, and we click on nicely. So we return the favor here with an interception of our own. So 3rd and 2 already. We need Rosa just leaking out nicely. Just make the catch and turn upfield. But they're motioning a man out here. We just need to sit in this window, cover well, as it's going to be the quarterback actually going ahead and taking off, and he slides down. But this is really one of the biggest games that UConn has played in the past 20 years, as we need to walk away with a win. Jet motion, they give it. We're there with Lee Maletti, who's playing a career game today. Brings people down, try to bring the blitz. Quick out to the tight end. He does make the stop, and after the great tackle by Jones, they do punt this one away. Sheffield on the return. The fumble did happen earlier, but we can't have that happen again. Decent return out, though, as our offense has been so stagnant here in the second half. We haven't had a lot of success, but across the middle, maybe we could fit this in, but it's knocked down. So again in this game, punting the football away, a low defensive game. Things going right as they do kick a fair catch. Bringing a man in motion here to start it, and they don't give it. Instead, it's play action here. We're rolling with it. It's a pass out to the outside. 2 guys there. Nobody can make the tackle, and he's off to the races. A good play, finally forcing out of bounds from Lee, but Wyoming starts off the drive with such a big play. I'm expecting now a run to come out, as it is going to be play action instead. Can we get the pressure? No, they dump it off right to the tight end. Big hit from Spears. So we need to fill gaps here, as it's going to be a fake pitch out the outside. Dixon Williams gets stuck on. Wiley's gets pushed out of bounds finally. We need to roam in the middle here with Jones. They do go fake. Same play again. This time Simon all over it. Man in motion, jet sweep. They do end up giving it to him. We can't make the first tackle. Dixon Williams can't make the second, and he is into the end zone. And so Wyoming strikes here late in this ball game to take the lead. We thought we had the tackle. Unfortunately, we didn't, and our offense has played so well this season, floundering here in this second half of the bowl game. But I need our guys just flying out. It's going to be Victor. Victor, can we get the spin move? Good spin move from Victor. He's fast enough where he's breaking tackles and he's getting down the field. But we need to know if this is man-to-man coverage. If it's not, we could have some success, but it is going to be Victor again on the route, finding himself open, the running back. But we still need to put in a score no matter what here. Slant route concept coming out. Sheffield getting enough separation. trying to get for the first down, but can't. So this is a big third down out to the outside. Sheffield one-on-one. Spin move back in is not going to happen, but we need to make this a dynasty. We need to put this team together, compete for AP top 25. But a bowl game win would be a great way to start here, as we're going to try to step up. Scramble out. I see circle there, but we're just going to slide down after a decent gain from Evers. It's a big 3rd and 2. Leaking out. Will we find it? No. Slant concept, and it just gets taken down. And so instead, we're just going to set for a field goal. A minute left on the clock, and our defense holds strong. Could have been a crazy way to end it right now, as this is going to be out to the outside. They're just going slow with it. 2 tight ends, and they run the football. Simon gets the stop, and we're burning a timeout now. And so if Sheffield can just get a good return, this would be wild, as we're going to take this to the outside. Can't get anything working. Starting on the 37, where we are going to go for verticals concept. And winning the inside on it, and it's intercepted. There's no way. I thought Buckman won on the inside. We're going to let them now get this return all the way down, as that's such a rough way to maybe end this bowl game, as they are going to go run right up the middle, and we do miss him. And at this point, we need to let him get into the end zone. But I'm going to burn a timeout. We have to let him get into the end zone. It's a pitch play out to the outside. We're going to let him score, actually, as they're going to go into the end zone. I can't believe that interception late may have cost us the bowl game, because Nick Evers has had such a good season so far, as we're going to return this one with Sheffield, and there's nothing working. So we're starting on the 14-yard line here. We're going to try with a deep shot to start here. Sheffield out to the outside. Can't win the jump ball. But Bell there not checking in. Crossers maybe coming into play. Instead, we're going to go across the field. Please fall in. Buckman, and it's intercepted. And there goes our hopes at a bowl game victory. Such a good season to fight our way in Wyoming, looking like they're going to come away with the win here today. But going into the end of the season, Georgia won the national championship, and it looks like there's a couple guys that actually want out of our program. And after persuading, some of the guys actually decided to stay, except for Julian Simon, who did decide to leave. But it looks like for UConn, we didn't really have anybody drafted into the NFL. But it's crazy to see a program like Georgia that had a ton of players drafted, and maybe we'll be able to get there one day. But projected to have the worst recruiting class in the NCAA. We've made out like a bandit. I think we're going to be able to get almost all the players on our board right now, as long as we can fight for them. And it's awesome to see that we took advantage of all these guys, every single one sitting in first place almost. But 2 of our biggest targets include Wyatt Wright, an outside linebacker who's 7th ranked at his position, and junior corner Jaden McBurrows, who's sitting right now, a huge gain for us as the number 11th ranked corner in this transfer portal. And in week number 2, we're going to risk it with McBurrows, where we're actually scheduling a visit, but we don't even know his interest. He's just a player that I want on our roster as much as possible to fill in that other corner spot. But going into week number 3, we do have 235 hours to play with, but because as a head coach where we had no ability to recruit even from our coordinators, we're gonna have to cook right now in the transfer portal as the weeks are coming down. But it's always a great feeling to see this 4, 5 1-stars, including Wyatt Wright, who is a 3-star as well, and Roy Galloway. People are starting to flood into our team as Jaden McBurrows does commit to us, which is one of the biggest players we could have asked for. And after the last sim, it looks like we are going to have a couple guys commit to us. Jeff Strickland's a big one out of Maine, but that's another 2-star middle linebacker for us in Zachary Juckle. But Quinnen Edwards is also going to be coming in as a 3-star running back. But Nate Amerson was a late second reach that we were able to bring in for us. But another late reach was Kane Romanowski. I thought we were going to be able to get him. We ended up finishing 2nd. And even though at one point we were the last team in the board on recruiting, we ended up at the 84th best recruiting class with 6 different 3-stars that are going to be coming onto our roster. And maybe that'll set the stage next year for our first 4-star in our recruiting, because we're going to continue to upgrade our coaching spider tree in that direction. But even though we did lose Simon, it turns out McBurrows is going to be an 80 overall for us. But with 50 points, we're going to go ahead and spend this all in recruiting to prepare for next year. As going into next year, our biggest focuses are going to be quarterback, wide receiver, offensive line, and defensive line. But it looks like training did happen for our team, and it looks like our cornerback room is going to have 3 different 80 overalls playing for us. As even though it's saying it's not, our defense has better overalls at every single position. It's just that our offensive line took a step back compared to last year, but we knew that was going to happen. But a big one I need to focus on is Shamar Porter going from a 71 to a 78. But at running back, Darrell Robinson jumped all the way up to an 85. But I'm also happy that Nick Evers did take a jump up to a 79. So I'm excited to take on the rest of the league next year with how everybody else has upgraded. But one of our biggest focuses next year is entering into a new conference. But our program officially went from a 1-star to a 2.5-star. But let me know what conference we should join as year number 1 officially comes to a close.